And good day, everybody. It's been two weeks since we last were here. Welcome to the channel and the City of Thorns chronicle that we're currently running here. How the hell are all of you doing? Let's start with the boys today first. Mr. Cobra Kai.
How sweet. It could have been better. I mean, you guys have probably seen that I haven't been streaming for a while because of college, and it's going to stay that way.
Mm.
But other than that, all right.
Okay. Mr. Second Class John Andrews Elitist.
I am doing great. I am through a bit of writer's block with my novel, and I'm back on track over a quarter of the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And there is an AEW event tonight that I'm really looking forward to. So, yay!
I still need to watch that Jim Sterling thing where he did like an hour-long video on AEW and stuff.
You should.
I want
That's
to.
fantastic.
Dude, it's the one thing that I still regret is not having access to wrestling shit. All the wrestling shit I've got access to is like backstories of this thing, how this person passed away, what happened here. Yeah. I kind of want to get into it. And then Theodora Luna Sanguine Sinclair. How's your 2 weeks been?
Good.
Yeah.
My 2 weeks have been alright. Last week I suffered a bit of headaches throughout the whole week, but I think it was either the fact that it was way too hot or I just wasn't drinking enough water.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably it. But yeah, apart from that, I've been doing well. Been playing a whole bunch of new games, which I've been really enjoying.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Remember, kids,
Sorry.
Auntie Luna says drink water.
Yes, stay hydrated.
Stay the fuck hydrated. And then Olivia Minimay Targram.
I have been working the past 2 weeks, and I'm glad to be unemployed again. No, I miss streaming. I miss my community so much. It's been a lot. It's weird. It's just as bad. Like, you don't get to see your dog. I'm not comparing my community to a dog, but I'm just saying, when you don't see something that you see every day,
Yeah.
it just feels like a part of your life is missing, like part of your day, and it
Do you know how weird it is on Mondays for me? That's my day off. It's like,
because you're not used to it. Yeah.
I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, feed the dogs, and then I come sit in front of my computer. I'm like, but there's no chat. What is this witchery?
Right, like, what do you do? Like,
Yeah, I just switched to a 3 days off schedule, 4 days on, 3 days off for streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And that extra day this week, I was like, but I have nothing to do now.
It's weird. It's really weird. So just before we started, we spoke about snacks that people are missing. Thank you again there, great Susie. Much appreciated. So apparently knickknacks ain't a thing in Belgium.
Oh.
nope, they're not in America either. I miss knickknacks so much.
We don't
What
have
are
knickknacks.
knickknacks?
It's basically like a maize cheese.
It's kind of like those Cheeto crunchy thingies.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, knickknacks gets like, it's just different. It's like there's something about it that Cheetos does not hit on the nail.
Because knickknacks is a lot harder. It's a lot crunchier, but just the pure amount of
It's more
flavor.
the taste of it.
Yeah.
I miss the
flavor.
chutney one. I just want the chutney knickknacks so badly.
Oh, those
I'll
are
send
my
you some
favorite.
next month after I get paid.
We don't
You
have
said Rick
knickknacks.
of coffee too.
We don't have peanut butter.
No,
But you're in
Rick of coffee.
Belgium. You're supposed to have
Biscuits.
peanut butter.
There's no peanut butter here. My
Tennis
husband doesn't even know.
Oh my god!
Lemingtons are the shit.
Lemingtons
Lemingtons and
are the
coffee, and you say,
best.
oh,
Mm.
Baker's man knows how to bake that shit, doesn't he?
I did find Mario biscuits in the shop, but they call it something else. Like it's Maria biscuits or something here. But I saw them, like, oh my god, Mario biscuits! Oh! My husband's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, oh, you're coming up in the world. You got something decent.
Nice.
Walmart has started selling Milo though, so I can get Milo again.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, we don't have
nice.
Milo either. My friend.
No,
brought me-
Walmart started selling them.
South
Why
Africa is
are you
very-
over there?
South Africa is becoming very lackluster on coconut, and it pisses me off. I can't even find coconuts at fruit and veg anymore. Do you know how disappointing that is?
Really? We have
Cream
coconut
soda.
and pumpkin ever. If you come to
Grape
America,
Fanta.
every season, it's like summer, it's
Yes.
all about coconut. Fall, it's all about fucking pumpkin spice shit. Pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice pumpkin spice tea. It's like insane.
She's not wrong.
Yikes.
It's like, oh my god. And it's nasty too. Ugh.
Yes.
And apple cinnamon. Like if during Christmas time or Thanksgiving, the smell of apple cinnamon makes me want to hurl. It's just everywhere. Every shop, every cafe is just apple cinnamon.
Reminds me of working at the restaurant. It's all just garlic.
Oh, basically, I would rather be in a room full of garlic because I love the smell of garlic. Garlic cooking is like, oh, that smells good to me.
Try and say that after 2 14-hour shifts.
No, you see, I used to work at a restaurant.
Restaurant.
I've been
A
working with kids
restaurant?
across Europe. I've been working with kids. They can't say R's, so they restaurant.
Mhm.
And like the smell of garlic and just
Mm-mm.
cooking, or even onions caramelizing, it just I don't care how like you could I could sleep in it. It's just so it's like people with those little essence oils. Fuck that shit. I want garlic essence oil. I would
I
sleep
don't
to that.
I can't. But anyway, let's get this ball rolling.
Yeah, let's get this ball rolling. Let's just do a couple of things. For those of you wondering, the characters are over there. It is, their links should be... Wait. I misspelt it because I'm an idiot. There we go. The characters should be in, and their respective Twitch channels should be there. Then you can find us over at You see? It's been 2 weeks and I'm already messing this up. You can find the VODs over at youtube.com/ZaffaGeek, and you can support us if you want to on patreon.com/City of Thorns. And other ways you can support us is by retweeting, watching, telling your friends, telling your dogs, telling your bats, your cats, and your hats. I had to find something to rhyme there. About City of Thorns. Keep everybody informed. Tell them that, hey, you know, I'm watching this thing on Twitch, and it's quite cool. You know, go to your grandma, tell her about it. Leave out the gory details, though, but just tell her about us. And again, Vampire the Masquerade is a tabletop role-playing game where we play monsters. The characters that each of these wonderful people, including myself, represent does not necessarily reflect who we are in real life. If you get a bit uncomfortable, go away for a couple of minutes and then come back. If you're watching on YouTube, just skip ahead a couple of minutes. Easy as that. And yeah, let's get the show on the road. So, as always, we start with an intro.
Mm.
You see a young child playing in a park, in a sandpit. It's a summer's day. Kid has got brown hair. He's got freckles on his face. And he's busy building, you know, using buckets to build towers and crap like that, like a sort of a castle. He fails horribly at it. You expect him to be about, like, 6 or 7 years old. With his yellow buckets. It's basically yellow, everything. As he's building this, he periodically looks over to where an older man, roughly in his 60s, is sitting. And while the kid is in the foreground, playing with the sand and everything, and you see the old man behind him, and a figure dressed in black robes approaches him. And it seems like they're having a conversation. And at some point you see the older man pointing towards the camera to where the kid is playing, you know. And the figure looks towards the kid. You see a head nod. And you see the older man pass out on the bench. All while the kid is still playing in the sand. What do you guys remember from the previous episode?
That we ended up in the Baroness's place, and she basically called in martial law on the entire area of Bloom. So we're all there in her creepy sex dungeon.
Mm-hmm. That it?
No, I don't remember the rest.
Well, basically, you tortured a guy.
Yeah.
Small details. You know?
Luckily, the evidence is gone. As far as you know. No, it is gone. What were you up to, Theodora, last episode?
I was getting disgusted by
A rat.
Olivia's new pet.
And the name is?
What's his name again? Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Still need to get a Wilbur emote for chat.
Wilbur, get it right.
I'm dyslexic, Miller.
And Olivia, what have you been up to last episode? Do you
Well,
remember?
let's see. I offended multiple people as usual. I caused Theodora to have multiple aneurysms. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
You know, the day-to-day routine.
That's HK for Olivia.
So the scene opens up. We're all standing in a giant room with the main focus being M, the Baroness. Let me just confirm the names here again. Yeah. No, it's Michelle, sorry.
Michelle, yeah.
Yeah, it's Michelle, the Baroness, who's got her toys next to... Actually, her toys aren't there.
I thought they were there.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Weren't they?
You're so used to her having her toys with her. You didn't realize she sent them away.
Shit's going down then.
And
It's for
she
real.
is obviously livid about shit happening. And the last person to join you was an old lady. And as she entered the hallway, Michelle turned around like, "Oh, Granny Laura, nice of you to be here." And she's like, "All right, dearie." She paces around with the news she just got. She paces around a bit. You can see she's thinking about shit. And she stops. She's like, "I know what the fuck we're gonna do. All it requires is I need each of blood from each and every one of you, so that we all know where each of us are, and that we know that we don't fuck around. We're gonna do like a ritual thing. There's a couple of people here that knows how to do it. So what we're gonna do, including myself, I'll give some of my blood, and I will definitely expect you guys to give some of your blood as well, so that we constantly know where each of us are at any given point in time. And if shit happens, we police ourselves."
With all due respect, that would be extraordinarily bad and have the exact opposite intention from what you want. All you'd be doing is giving the parties in question who may be responsible an alibi. Allow me to explain. Let's say for a moment that maybe, hypothetically, I am looking to try to off other kindred. I have contact either mortal or Asimite, and you don't know who they are or where they are in the city. If I give you my blood, and so does everyone else, I now know exactly where my target is, and you know that I'm not with them when they get attacked. You've given me an alibi and a way to prove that I'm not involved, and made it easier for me to track my prey.
You hear...
Yeah, excuse me. I'm not doing that. Pretty awful idea, first of all. Like, what he said. Also, I'm pretty sure you just admitted to being bad guy. Also, some of us aren't here for long. That thing is permanent. I am not going to go travel the world doing what I do, knowing that everyone knows where I am.
You hear a couple of murmurs from the other kindred, and like they're agreeing with you and everything, and it gets a little bit rowdy. And she's like, okay, cool, okay, fuck. Anybody got a better idea? Anybody got a better idea? Also, you should be expecting a video on your phones now. And it's quiet for about 2 to 3 minutes. And she starts feeling uncomfortable. You can see she looks uncomfortable. And everybody's phones go... I guess it's all on silent because you don't want to piss it off. For those of you who weren't able to make it, that is how we deal with certain people. I'm not going to let you watch the video now. I'll explain to you what the video looks like after the scene. And she's like, and yes, be assured that the next show will happen soon. Am I right, Granny Laura? Yes, dearie, I've got everything. I've got everything ready for you. So what do you guys suggest we do? What do we do to know who the fuck is fucking around? How will we find these people? If you've got information.
And I kind of creep out from behind, like from John, like raising my hand.
Speak.
Ma'am, what I suggest is that we put up a barrier around the entire town, so that we can monitor to see who actually enters and leaves the town at whatever time, and that no one should be in a group of less than 3 from this point on, to make sure that if something happens, we can protect ourselves and maybe catch the person who's responsible. And I creep back behind John.
Being in groups does make it harder to be targeted. Not impossible, but harder.
She looks over at Granny Laura. Granny Laura nods. So what you're telling me is we should ward off the city.
Yes, ma'am.
Since it's not my area of expertise, I honestly don't know. Is there any way to magically try to tell if there are any kindred in the city that we or you don't know about? Because if we're all here right now and there's some way to, detect Vitae within the city, if anything shows up anywhere else, we know where to go get the target.
She thinks about this for a couple of minutes. She's like, I believe there should be a way. And there should be a way. Gonna require a lot of blood, though. Ah. We'll work on this. We'll work on this. So for the time being, if you are, and she looks over the entire crowd, if you are part of whatever is happening, you still have about 2 or 3 days to leave before shit comes down. It's probably going to take us about 2 or 3 days to fucking figure this out. And for the time being, you are all responsible for each other. I'm not calling a bloodhound on anyone. I'm not saying, you know what? You know what? Every hour, on the hour, you should send me photos from here on out of where you are, or at least with who you're with. You know, do the whole selfie thing. I don't need to know where you're at. I just need to know who you're with.
That's better because, yeah, if you have to have someone else in the shot, that makes it a lot harder to fake those and set them up ahead of time. Individual selfies, I can take 20 of them now and send them whenever I want, and I don't have to be there.
They're usually timestamps.
That's very easy to fake.
So if anyone has got info about anything related to these incidents, especially with someone that might know who or what we are, please come forward. Yeah, no fucking please. Fucking come forward and tell us about it. And tell us where you've seen them, what they're doing. We need to find the cause of this. Of this. I mean, what exactly happened? It was fucking someone knew about one of us's powers, and they used the certain someone to justify the end, justify the means. They used the certain someone to kill someone. So somewhere someone can actually, it's not a good thing, not a good feeling to know that someone is actually controlling one of us. And if there's controlling one of us, they're probably controlling more than one, at the very least. So anyone's got information about anyone knowing who and what we are, we need to fucking get it sorted now. No one comes forward?
Thinking.
I'm the only one in the party that doesn't have any specific data that hasn't already given it to her, so I'm good.
I confessed to her with seconds, so I'm also good.
High five.
And she looks around and she's like, okay. Do not take this thread idly. You are being watched. All of you. Meaning selfies. All of you are being watched. Now let me try and put this night behind me by preparing for the next show. Get the fuck out. And you see a couple of vampires walk up to her, like a group of vampires walk to her, and as if they're wanting to talk to her. Granny Laura's with her. Granny Laura mentions something to her. And if you guys can roll me awareness wits quickly.
I wish I had auspice.
Awareness.
Thank you, Sean. You've got a 1. John, you've got
Is it
one
awareness
success.
with, or what's awareness?
Awareness
Awareness
wits.
what's...
Okay.
Oh, shit!
Theodora, you got it.
Bang. Bang.
Wow!
So only the two
Girls
ladies.
picking up the slack.
So what you
As
guys,
usual, what are you talking about?
what you guys see, and what the two gentlemen sees is Michelle bares her fangs and goes for Granny Laura, but she stops midway through. And Granny Laura mentions something. That's it. What both of you ladies see and hear is you didn't pay attention until the action happened. Okay? So when you saw her going for Granny Laura, you like, what the fuck? and midway through, like halfway through, like going for Granny Laura, you hear Michelle go, she's aggravated. And Granny Laura just calmly says, "It's not my time yet, dearie. Not my time yet."
That can be arranged.
And Michelle backs the fuck off, retracts her fangs and whatever, and they continue on talking. You guys want to stay around, talk to some of the other vampires there? Anyone?
Could I use my Allspecs here?
You
Since
could.
I do have it.
You could. What level of aspects do you want to use? Well, let me just quickly.
Heightened senses, I guess.
Heightened senses. That's a free one, right?
Mm.
Let me just quickly catch up here. It is aspects, heightened senses. Heightened senses or sense the unseen?
Oh. Can't do both.
Well, heightened senses is just going to
Fuck is
allow you to hear a lot of stuff. But
Yeah.
seeing as what just happened, you don't know what was said for her to react. You didn't really pay attention to it until it happened. So with your successes,
Maybe sense and seeing would probably be a lot more handy here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Roll me a wits and aspects.
Hello? Can you roll?
Hi. Let me just quickly check here.
Oh, there, I did roll.
Yes, it did roll. I forgot something. Let's activate the music.
Good roll. Good roll.
It
Okay,
is a
4.
pretty damn decent roll. There we go.
Girls picking up the slack, yeah?
Yeah, you guys make it sound like it's something new.
Awareness. Did you roll? Both roll sense the unseen. Theodora, you rolled sense the unseen. You've got 6 successes. That's beautiful. Olivia, why did you roll?
I did?
Oh, sorry.
was
I scrolled
earlier.
up.
That
I
was
scrolled
earlier.
up.
I
I
was like,
scrolled up.
I was like,
I scrolled up. I'm like, what? Okay, so what you see, the moment you go with sense the unseen, you see like a dome, a translucent dome sort of covering Granny Laura. And the moment she said, like, "It's not my time yet," it's as if your eye caught someone in black clothing moving away. Yeah.
Hey guys,
What?
there's someone there.
You
the
gotta be a little
shadows.
more specific, because, like, everyone's everywhere.
No, in the back there, behind the old hag. There was someone in a cloak.
Maybe it was one of her toys.
I
I
don't
haven't seen
know.
them today.
It kind of just moved out very slowly. It's
Do you
been
know
lurking there, I
what?
think. I have
If
no idea.
Wilbur was here, he could have gone to look.
Ugh, don't mention that rat to me, please.
Alright. So now that Theodora has done that, I'd also like to do an Auspex roll.
Mm-hmm. Sense the
But
unseen.
I would go.
What
I
would
mean,
you
my
do?
Auspex is up to. It's got 2 dots, so that's level 2, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I really want to give Premonition a shot, just to see if it actually will reveal something.
Premonition.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Roll me a rouse check there, please. Also, by the way, your willpower has reset if ever you use willpower rolls.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Rouse check. Yay!
Cool. You're
Oh,
not.
yeah.
You're not hungrier.
Thank God.
Roll me a resolve and aspects.
Aspects, resolve, aspect. No, man.
No, you're not gaining hunger.
No, it's not that. I'm just resolve. Where?
So what you do is you go down to your powers, right?
Yeah.
And you go to... There should be one that says Premonition. If you click on the little down arrow next to your powers, let me just open up your character sheet and do it for you.
Got it.
Yeah. Now next to it you say
Premonition.
something and... Yeah, Premonition and Discipline. So you roll...
Resolve and aspects.
Yeah. And you just roll that.
Aspects resolve. Doesn't give me aspects on the.
Oh, you say
It says discipline.
Discipline. You need to select Discipline. So you go Resolve and then Discipline, and it'll roll it.
Resolve.
Yeah.
Discipline. Okay, there we go. Got it. It's not very good.
You know that those moments in times where you're like, you walk in an area and something catches your eye, and you look and it's gone.
Yeah.
Like you see a black shape or figure or whatever move past you, like, wait, what? You know. You see that 2 or 3 times that happens to you, in between the crowd.
2 or 3 times in between the crowd.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so all right, guys. I'm kind of seeing the that black cloak that Theodora mentioned more than once.
It's standing behind you.
Standing behind.
It's standing behind you. Yeah.
Like just still standing or moving around?
There's something behind you. Theodora, you see this as well. And you
I can
see
speak to it, can't I?
you see a bony hand reach out. You feel there's something behind you, by the way, Sean. So if you want to act, you can act whatever.
Yeah, I'm bolting behind Theodora immediately.
Oh, don't hide. What? Oh.
See.
And as he
Go
bolts,
fuck yourself.
and as he bolts, the shape that's clearly visible to you, Theodora, follows him. Like you can see when someone's looking towards it. You know, like the whole Lord of the Rings thing. They follow them.
Yeah.
You know, and it dissipates. The shadow fragments, or the figure fragments like a shadow, and
Yeah.
it dissipates.
Theo, what the fuck was that thing?
Could that have been a shadow person?
I don't care as long as it doesn't touch me.
John, are you seeing any
Who's
of
got
this?
who's got a higher cult?
Nope.
I think they're high. Did they eat something? Kind of want it.
Are you gonna explain to her
No,
what
that
you
kind
saw?
of fear is real.
A cult. I think Theodora has the most cult, right?
I don't know.
I've only got one.
Put anything in a cult. I don't know. Did
I have nothing in a cult.
Oh,
Neither do I.
oh, you're
This
relying
is
on
not
me.
my job.
Are you describing to them what you're seeing, what you saw there, Theodora and
Yes.
Sean?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Um,
So they're describing. So describe what you saw.
To put it lightly, you know those cartoony drawings of death?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looked like and felt like. Cold, weird, shivery. Don't like it. It's creepy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's withdrawal. I think they're high.
No, that
Yeah,
was real.
could you?
That was a special kind of fear.
Why would death be lurking around us? But to me, it was more like a shadow.
You want to
person.
know why death is lurking around, I don't know, a room full of undead?
Well, no, why specifically here? I mean, he can't technically take us already. We're already dead.
Maybe the old hag. I'm not waiting for her to pass over too. Clearly M wanted that too.
Yeah, but she stopped. I think we should
Why
be more
though?
scared of the old hag than the Baroness, if you
Oh,
catch my
damn it!
drift.
Only someone mentioned that sooner.
I don't think it was death per se, but more like a shadow person, which is a dark spirit that's very malevolent.
Is it something summoned or something that haunts?
It can be both.
Olivia,
So
roll
why
me
was it going for Sean?
I have no idea. Sean, do you have something you maybe would like to tell us?
Look, you had a weird look on your face and saw something, so I wanted to see if I could see something, and that's what I saw, and it immediately started coming after me.
Okay. Look,
I don't know about you guys, but I want to, get the fuck out of this place.
there's a barrier around the old lady.
Nah?
No
Like a
one can
wall?
touch her. Yes. I didn't want to speak up in front of her while she was here. Well, being in her presence. I don't trust her.
Barrier?
Well, she is a witch. Who knows what she's got cooking up in there?
Exactly. Whatever we say here, she will hear.
So,
And use that either against us or counter it.
She's a witch. She doesn't go against or with. It's all about her. They're one of the most selfish things that ever walked the planet, to be honest.
Yeah, but we also don't want her to get too much info. We don't want her to know how much we know.
She probably already knows.
I don't know about that.
She would only know if she had determined we were worth caring about, which she probably has not yet.
I just want to point out, I'm always worth time. Everyone knows that. Secondly, I think John needs to go talk to the Baroness and find out the whole situation. Ask her, if she got flush of life and on a period or what happened in that situation. I think Sean needs to get out of here because he looks like he's about to piss his pants.
you shut the fuck up. You didn't see a damn thing, so you don't know.
Language, young man.
Sorry.
And I guess one of us needs to go check on the hag. Not it.
Not it.
Are we all splitting up? Oh, good, fine.
Olivia?
Which would be exactly the opposite of what we were just told we need to do.
Yeah.
That's the best way to look suspicious immediately.
Olivia,
Yes.
could you roll me wits and insight? You're trying to remember something.
Wits and insights.
Or insight wits, however this
Insight
character sheet works. Yeah.
I don't know. 3 successes.
Okay, I just needed you to have 2.
Shabby.
During your past life spent at the place that you spent
Right.
time at,
Yeah.
you've worked with you spent some time with like the matriarchal lady of the tribe, right?
Yeah.
And she would tell you that she knows when her time is up. She knows exactly when she's gonna go. That's probably one of the last things she told you. She told you it's not your time yet. Maybe
before the whole.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do I know
um,
what it's in reference to?
She says that They called it a different tribal name, but essentially translated is death is always in her company, just waiting for her time.
Okay.
So by the way, they explained like this dark hooded figure. She didn't go into detail, but the moment Sean said, you know, cartoon drawings of death, that's the thing what made it from, that's the thing that turned it from 3 successes down to 2 successes that you needed. Because that thing clicked in your mind. Like,
Okay.
maybe this is something, but that's basically what you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that thing that Hag said? Did anyone else hear it, or was it just me?
I didn't hear
That it
anything.
wasn't her time yet?
It sounds familiar. Say it again.
That it wasn't her time yet?
Say it again. It's like it's there. It's like
That it wasn't her time yet.
I've heard that before.
Do it in the hag voice.
Yeah, do it in the Hag voice.
Wasn't that time yet?
That's
I can't
it,
believe
I've
you
heard it
actually did it in the
before.
hag voice.
I heard that before.
Where?
Care to elaborate?
No, I won't.
Just
But
a quick thing, about 40% of the crowd has moved out already. So there's still a lot of people around, with a lot of vampires and everything around. So you can still reasonably talk here you're reasonably safe to be overheard by the people who don't want to overhear you won't hear you yet.
Okay.
Okay.
But there might
Yeah,
be some stragglers walking past you like, what?
Okay. So there was this lady.
Should we
Which
move to the
always-
corner or not?
I think that's a little too suspicious. We should just
Okay.
stay like we're mingling. Act like you're happy.
Okay,
And
okay.
be within
but
range
after
of
this,
people
we
who
need
can
to-
hear mosquitoes fart and have a conversation.
Okay, but guys, like quickly after this, before M and the old lady, kind of split apart, we kind of need to go do our things.
Yeah, but an old lady, she told me this. It was the thing she said all the time. And it's basically like death was always in her company.
Okay. So she's been followed by death.
I guess so. I guess
She's
Now, do you get why I was so freaked out?
she's preventing her own death.
So wait, you think that the shield around her, the ward, is preventing death from taking her?
Maybe, maybe not. But how is she sustaining her life? She's pretty old.
Fortunately, witches, unlike other people, can just do what they want if they just believe. Okay, I think we need to add Zakar to the thing. He's probably the only one who has enough knowledge about any of this to ask.
I agree.
Okay, so I guess John doesn't want us to split up because he has some
Alright.
anxieties. So John will go talk to M. I'll go talk to Zakar. And
You
Theodora's
know-
gonna come with me because Cisco's there and she does not like me.
Just for the record, Olivia, this is your warning. That's the last time that you use that tone towards me. You can talk shit to everyone else that lets you. I'm warning you, I don't let you. Do we have an understanding?
I saw you punch a guy in the face to death, so I'm just gonna. Let's go, Theo.
Alright.
Oh wait,
then.
so I'm left with a hag?
You
You
don't
can
talk to the
go
hag,
with
honey.
John. I mean, yes, with John.
Don't
to go
talk to the hag.
Oh god.
Talk to him. And yes, use these. Message us.
I'm still learning, so it might be a bit slow, but okay. John, after you.
Okay, okay.
Alright, so should we go find my driver and should we skedaddle onto
Just
car?
a quick thing, John.
Yeah.
How is your character's mood at the moment? If you were to
Clearly
describe
pissy.
it, if you were to describe it in colors or anime? Like if you were to say like you're an anime character and someone saw you and you had like, let's do the whole DBZ thing, the flames coming out or stuff like that. You know, explain to me in an
he's
anime.
not even out of flame. He's not even out of flame state yet. He does look rather angular.
Okay, cool. The last thing before the sentient scene wears off, when he said that, Theodora and Sean, you felt like a light heat
Light heat?
emanating from him. Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. Felt, seen, you know, whatever. No flames yet, but there was a little bit of a... Yeah, anyway. And then it fades away.
Whew, you say he's hot.
Wait,
so,
you like John?
Did it just get warm
never
in here?
mind.
so who's going where now exactly? Just
Is the
reiterate?
car still there? Or did
Yeah,
he leave?
Zakar is busy talking to Michelle and the hag.
And John and I will bounce from the Baroness to the hag.
Okay, well, I guess I have to wait for the car, so me and Theo will just sit back and just look at everyone, try to see if anything's suspicious, and then John can go.
Well, we could all go speak to the Baroness, and then we
The
could
reason-
break off and go speak to Zakar.
The reason I
I
don't
think
want to
that's
do
probably
that
a
is
better
because
idea.
she only trusts John. She's not going to trust me and the kid. She wants me
as hell
out
does
of
not like
here.
me.
Yeah, if we all go, it's just not good. It's like, if it's just John, it's more confidential, it's more secure, and it's someone she trusts.
I wouldn't go as far as trust, but the rest of what you said makes sense.
So I think either Sean stays with us and we wait for, and then when we hang out with Zakar's group, talk to them. You guys be a boundary between me and Siska until Zakar's done, and I can go talk to him.
Well, I can go speak to the Baroness with John.
Okay.
All right,
Wait. What? I'm on babysitting duty.
Olivia. Don't
Unfortunately.
you start with me.
You get a when he says that, you are literally a little bit more shaken than you should be, Olivia. You're a
Because
little
it's
bit more
John.
shaken. Yeah. And you're shaken because it's the way he said it and the simple fact that an 11-year-old kid is saying it to you. You're probably more shaken because it's a kid saying it to you. Yeah. Just saying. Just
Okay.
You know.
Well, there's Siska. I guess the car will go to them after, so let's go wait in the lurking until the
You-
car gets there.
You look around and you see Seska and the blonde girl, the white-haired girl,
The girl that's all like
the eye zombie girl. Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
like the lady.
Whose blanket did she rip up? Did she rip up Siska's one?
Let's not
And
talk about
yes. And she's talking very excitedly. And she's like, you just see her gesturing and then take out a piece of a blanket and look at it, and she's, and she puts it back in her bag, and she talks excitedly. At some point she points like this, and then she pulls away, and she talks about, the moment you start listening to it, she talks about a happy field with flowers in it, and a girl whose father is calling her for dinner, and that's what she's talking about.
Sounds like she's singing a country song. Go find out what it is about Sean. And I push him towards the group.
I stagger up and I'm like, so things seem pretty lively around here. How's the car?
There's a cars with the Baroness. It's just
I-
Siska.
Oh, is he just like, hey,
Siska and Delphine, yeah. Seska and Delphine, yeah.
Okay.
Delphine stiffens up like, has she met you before?
No,
Just refresh my memory.
I think she just saw me the one time I was at the library when we were a whole group. The
Mhm.
first time we went to the library, I think she might have just saw me.
Okay. You approach, you're like, hey, everything seems lively around here. And the girl with the blanket looks at you. Delphine tenses up and puts her hand behind her, like behind her back. And Seiska is like, no, wait. No, wait. Do you know about the room?
The what?
The room where a boy was saved, and the giant moon shining on the boy's face, and the lovely mother kissing the boy, and the boy waking up.
I do not, but it sounds like quite an interesting story. Would you care to elaborate?
And she comes out of a trance. She's like, hey, how are you doing? What? Elaborate on what?
You... No, never mind.
Someone broke my blanket. And she takes out her blanket.
I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Someone broke my blanket. We're trying to figure out who it is. And Flower Pot is gone. For some reason, Flower Pot is gone.
Huh?
Flower Pot, he's gone.
Who's Flower Pot?
He's my pet. He's
You
gone.
had a pet?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And I was like, may I see the blanket?
Okay.
And I take the blanket and sniff it to see if I can, catch something familiar.
It does smell a little bit familiar.
And I pull back to, I don't want to make it obvious, because just now she suspects it's someone that we know. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's very, very sad.
Yeah, and there's a new smell on it. Did you smell it? It's roses.
I smelt a couple of things, but none of them vaguely familiar.
Give it here. We're gonna find the other piece of the blanket. Let's go, Delphine.
Okay, bye.
And Delphine is like, yeah. She just shakes her head, moves a bit back, and she mentions she talks to Seiska, and she's like, we need to wait for Zakar. You know how important this is. Mitsia and Jacques is waiting for us in the car. Don't worry. Do you want to wait with them in the car? She's like, yeah, no, I'm going. I just want to find Flower Pot. And she goes off, and Delphine is just sitting there, keeping a closer eye than usual on Zakar, the Baroness, and the hag.
Okay, I trot back to Theodora and them.
Oh, you going to the Baroness? Because they're with the Baroness. You
Might
go
as
to
well.
the- Okay. I'm gonna go to Delphine, I guess. Take my punishment. Do you guys wanna go to the Baroness and them? Or do you wanna...
John and I have probably already walked over there.
You're over there and you're awaiting your turn to speak.
Yeah.
It's basically
okay.
the Baroness and Zakar, and what they're basically talking about is how the fuck they're gonna pull this off. And Zakar, what you do here, John and Theodora is there, right? And Sean is gonna join them shortly. Okay, I'm gonna tell you when you join them. John and Theodora, what they're basically talking about is the logistics of the amount of blood that they need. And Zakar's adamant that he does most of the work, and he's and one of the things is the branding I've got. I am up for this task because you know why. I can do this shit. It's just we need a lot of blood. We need to talk. We need to speak to Kruger to get our blood on. Maybe he'll be able to supply the blood. And luckily we know the hospital is already warded, so we can try that. And Granny Laura jumps in a moment. He says Kruger, and that's when you're there. So you heard like the last bit of the hospital's already warded. Kruger will give the blood. That's when Sean pops up next to you guys.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, it's gonna be a crap ton of this. And Granny Laura pipes in is like, actually, we need fresher blood than that. And they keep on talking. Now they're basically talking like, where the hell are we gonna find? How the hell are we gonna hide 35 odd dead people all of a sudden in this town? But they're talking about it like it's them ordering sandwiches. You know,
It's not that hard.
yeah, but they're talking about the logistics and trying to figure out how to do it and everything. And
No, that's John adding into the conversation.
oh, you did. You say that it's not that hard.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
pause.
35 is not that hard.
They pause. They look at you and it's like, and Michelle's like, okay, you've gotten my attention. Tell us. What
All
would
you
you
need
do?
to do is have a bus ditch off the road. It's an unfortunate, tragic accident. Everybody falls to the side. Nothing kind of works the way anybody thinks, and maybe the bus is in ill repair.
That's clever. That's something I would do.
Zakar smiles. He looks at Michelle and he's like, I know exactly the place where this can happen. I know exactly the place where this can happen. Well, we'll talk to, we'll organize with Kyle, and we'll get it ready. And, you know, and he smiles. He's like, 2 days. 2 days.
2 days.
And he's like, okay, nothing else? No, he leaves. Granny Laura turns around. She's like, well, I'll go get the preparations ready. Also, just a quick thing, Michelle, that, ornament. Roll wits and insight, everybody.
Even me? Even
If
I'm
you're
not
there,
inside?
if you're there. That
Insight.
ornament that I wanted, that you wanted, it's ready for delivery. When do you want it? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool.
Messy critical.
It's a messy critical. Oh, wow.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh. Okay, at least it's just a critical, not a Macy critical.
It's a messy critical. We're gonna let that one slide.
Thank you, Game Masters are fun. Close.
5 successes on 3 dice. I'm feeling good about myself right now.
yeah. The ornament. And this is not a lot of information. I mean, she's not going to share all the things now. It's definitely not an ornament she's talking about. It could be seen as an ornament, but that's basically, she's not talking about an ornament. It is sort of like thieves' cant for something else, but if you don't know, if you aren't literally in the know, if you aren't part of the conversation or even organizing this, you wouldn't know what the hell it is. She's like, we need the two cages, and the ornament will be ready then. And Michelle is like, yeah, no, it's cool. If you can get it to us by tomorrow evening, that's cool. He's like, okay, cool, deal.
I like whisper under my breath to John and Theodore, like, cages? What is this, some kind of fucking monster fighting ring?
I don't know. Hush now.
And she says, okay, well, I'll go get ready for the things. And she turns around and she leaves. She walks past Delphine. Delphine nods. If anyone wants to stop her, please go ahead. And she makes her way out of the building.
If anyone wants to make a horrible, horrible mistake, please go ahead.
And she makes...
Not with M standing right there, not a chance.
And you see a couple of, like, the kindred that she walks past actually shifts out of the way. Makes more space for her to walk past. Michelle is like, okay, now... Please don't be the bearer of more bad news, John.
No, I hit my quota for that for the day.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you know that for any additional security services you need done, my skills are available. I have a feeling you already know where you suspect the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
And having an idea of where you want me to look to find a resolution could be beneficial.
Yeah, what I need you to do, Justin, is you need to go to Mystic. John, you need to go to Mystic. I think someone is casing out the joint over there for whatever purposes. Kyle has informed me that there's been one particular individual, and she starts explaining the guy you've had a conversation with, who knew what you might have, who might know what you are.
Right.
She basically, like, we need to sort out either what he knows or who he's working for or whatever.
I've actually been working on that one a little bit on the side in connection to our current investigation. He, from my intelligence, is a American federal agent.
Her eyes widen.
He's here trying to track the Herc. I don't know that he thinks it has any preternatural cause, but because I don't think he's quite smart enough to catch on to any of that yet. But he definitely has information sources that we don't at this point.
And how's the Herc thing coming along? She makes a little note while she asks this.
I have discovered where the supplier is.
Why haven't you done anything yet?
We came straight here where I just found out.
Okay, sort this out.
Immediately.
It'll be done.
And it will be you four.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. It will be you four together, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Kid.
I hide behind more Theodora, but just keeping my head out. Yes, ma'am.
Are you using your human name?
My human name? My name is just my name, ma'am.
Interesting. Interesting. She writes down something else. She sends a message to someone. She takes out her phone and sends a message. Is there anything else? I'm quite hungry, so you should excuse me. I don't let me detain you. And she smiles.
Understood.
And as you walk away, she turns around like, okay, everybody get the fuck out! You just hear a couple of hammers. They start walking around.
And I'll walk over to Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for Zakar. Is he there yet?
Zakar makes his way out with everybody else. You want to pull him to the side?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're walking towards Olivia and she's busy talking with Zakar.
Hey, I have a question. Does this ring a bell to you? I know it's not my time, or I know when my time is up. That was it.
Let him do his mental magic.
Hope you took your vitamins.
Yes. It's a... So you heard that?
I did.
Yeah, no, witches generally know when they're about to die. Or generally know when they're gonna die and when their time is up.
How did they know?
Rumors are that once they've been touched by death, they get certain abilities. And the price for those abilities are knowing exactly when and where you're gonna die. Theodora, you approach him as he says, touched by death.
That sounds like a curse more than a blessing.
Well, he
Not
was
really.
here.
What? Hey, hi. And he looks
Hi.
at you and he's like, Theodora.
Good
Huh.
evening.
And he just
And
smiles.
I'm just standing there.
Yeah, how can we help you on this fine, well, on this evening?
You were speaking of death.
Yes.
He was here.
He was?
Yes. No.
Makes sense. The hag is here, so that's a thing.
Because death is always in her company.
Yeah, you could say that, yeah. Maybe her time is soon. Who knows?
I have another question.
Only she
I heard
does.
someone say this who's not a witch. Is it applicable to people who dabble in what we do?
It's, as far as I know, well, on 4 successes at least, it's only applicable to witches.
Another thing, she had like this force field around her. What's that? Like a ward.
Is the stream breaking up?
I don't know, is it?
Am I?
Kind of feels like.
Not
Looks
stream,
fine
but
on my
this Discord.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of
Is it from me?
pixelation on a couple of people there. Let's just continue on,
Okay.
and hope it fixes itself.
I don't move around enough to pixelate.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question there?
What about the force field around her? Was it like a ward?
And he looks at you and he's like, yeah, as one of us, you should know, like, there's magical items one can get to protect yourself against certain supernatural things.
So is that how she got Baroness to stop before mid?
No. I said supernatural things. In the sense of ghosts and spirits and crap like that.
So how did she get the Baroness to back off? Because she doesn't seem one to back off very easily. What did she say to her?
You're not privy to that information.
Damn.
But yeah, if it's not her time, it's not her time.
Good point. If you guys need help with any of the ritual, I'll help. As long as it doesn't involve me giving up my blood for tracking.
No, don't worry, we've got it sorted. We've got the perfect area in which this can happen.
Okay. Okay, well, also, I'm trying this whole nice thing. Does Siska like anything? You know, is it apology? No, flowers, dead
Rats
flowers.
and bread.
Bread?
Rats and bread. That's what she likes.
I can go get some Sasko, some breads from the spa.
There we go.
And okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Delphine, shall we? Delphine nods, and they just walk off.
Theodora!
Yes.
Seriously? The boy was
What?
like giving you some nice words and you just go, what about death? Talk about a buzzkill. Literally.
What
John
is it
Lyle-
with you and trying to get me a boyfriend?
I'm not trying to get you a boyfriend, but I'm antisocial as fuck and I still have better conversation skills
Just-
than you do.
Just by the way, Theodora, you know you can get anyone you want. You know that.
I was gonna
Just-
say,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's not like, does it really hurt you to just have a conversation when someone's trying to ask you about your evening? Let's just look at it this way.
Maybe I just want to get straight to the point. I don't have time to dilly-dally. I don't know about you. But the
Yeah,
the
I make
mood's
time
not-
to
not- not
dilly dally.
gonna
That's
be
why
up
I
all
don't have a
night.
pole up my ass.
I don't have a pole up my ass. Look, let's just get the other two, and maybe we should head over to the supplier's place and try see what we can find there.
Sure. Can I go get Wilbur?
Fine.
He could be useful. He's a good surveillance. Plus, I need more blood bags for the trip anyway.
I don't want to be around that rat.
Good, you can stay home then.
I'm not staying home, young lady.
He's not either. He's a part of the gang now.
He's not even.
He's
To be
cleaner
fair, he
than
was a part of a different gang.
he's cleaner than the kid is.
He's clearer than the what?
The kid.
I mean, she's got a point on that one, I gotta admit.
I'll
Ouch.
give her that.
Okay, let's go find the other two and go get Wilbur.
it's not that bad.
Oh goodness.
You get in the
Alright,
car.
so can we?
Yeah?
Where are the other two?
Yeah, where are you guys? You're probably making your way out, right?
Just a short distance behind them, because we were all heading the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
So we overheard everything. So, thanks, ladies.
All right, so I'll kind of look behind me. Shall we group up
Yes.
and go
Yes, we should.
back to my place for a bit for Olivia's thing?
It is about 1 o'clock in the morning
Mm-hmm.
once you arrive. The driver of your car leaves his card and smiles. He's like, call me anytime you need a driver.
Thanks, darling. Much appreciated.
Gets on his motorcycle. You take the car like, no, I'm just going to put it in my... he gets on his motorbike and drives off.
Biker dude. Nice, Theo.
Hmm. All right, let's go inside.
Yeah. We're
Do we need to
running
clean
out
off
of
our
back
shoes
time.
first?
Actually, I would like you to take them off.
She's
Okay.
not joking.
John Andrews,
you.
can you roll me a D100, please?
Me?
Yes. Before you press enter, high or low?
Hi.
Okay.
Or not.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I rolled a D100 and it was 2 earlier, so I don't know what the hell.
See, I rolled so much higher than you.
Yes.
I rolled 300% higher than you.
Okay, cool. You're there. Do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna wait for Olivia to get her snack and
Rat.
thing. And then I think we should be heading off. But my driver has left, so I don't know. Should we call Kyle? 'Cause I don't think this is something a
Yeah,
driver should be seeing.
I'd rather we
I
use
think
somebody
yes.
inside the family for this one.
Yeah. What do you want?
You can't even read the pedals. You're not driving.
I'm not driving. I just want to call Kyle because I want cigarettes.
Oh god.
Oh goodness. Fine, go call Kyle. Actually, where is that necklace? Did you find anything about it? I can't remember. That medallion. That old
I
lady
gave
me.
it to Zakar. Zakar said I need to give him 2 days.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm out of the loop. So okay, bringing up Kyle.
So hopefully by tomorrow. I'm gonna go upstairs and get Wilbur. Anyone want a blood bag? Blood bag?
No, thank you.
I'm good.
No, I prefer it fresh.
Yeah, fucker.
Spicy.
Kyle, be nice.
I am
What?
nice.
No, you're a douche. No. Listen, buddy, we need a big favor. All of us need a lift.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm kind of busy right now, but I'm gonna send someone over.
Someone?
Yes, I'll send someone over. With a
Uh,
cleaner car, as you prefer it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Is this someone in your inner circle? Someone high level
He's in
trustworthy?
our inner circle, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Sad that we can't see you because I think Theo would like it, but anyway.
Do I
Yeah.
hear that?
Hey, if you hear it, you hear it.
Smack him with the back of the head.
And as that action happens, you just hear him laugh. And he puts the phone down.
Nice.
About 6 minutes pass. Are you gonna get Wilbur?
Yeah, I'm upstairs getting him now with the blood bags. I grabbed
Mhm.
2 blood bags, Wilbur, and then my needles, and then my 3 vials of blood that I use rituals on.
Okay.
Got to be packed.
Hmm.
And I go downstairs. Wilbur's on my shoulder, and I give him a piece of cheese.
After 6 minutes, like about 2 or 3 minutes after you came down, you see the headlights of a car pulling in. Well, there's not any way you can miss it because they have to drive practically around the entire gallery, and a part of the gallery is just windows.
Windows.
Yeah, so you parks, black sedan again,
All right,
and
guys.
the
here's a
car
lift.
is idling.
Alright, let's go. And I'll look out
Alright.
the door. And wait.
And I go up to the window, driver window, and I knock on it.
It opens. You see
Hey, man.
you see a sickly, sort of a sickly looking man. In the
don't
sense
like
of
him.
he's either hasn't slept enough, or
back off
he
a
looks
little bit.
tired and sickly, but still alive. Yeah.
I
Yes.
back off a little bit and I'm like, hi, you the guy Kyle sent?
Yes. Cal sent me. I'm supposed to take you wherever you need to go.
Yeah.
Are you the man in charge?
No.
No.
That
no,
would be
no,
Theodora's job.
No.
That would be literally anybody else.
Alright, so then I'll lean up to the window and kind of, lean in. Good evening, darling. This is the address. Could you please take us there promptly?
Okay, yeah, cool. No, I know exactly where this is. Get in and we'll be on our way.
Excellent. Thank you.
Wait, what? Well, we'll be on our way. There we go.
Yep.
Starts the car. He's a real skilled driver. Doesn't need to roll anything. It's Bloemfontein. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's out drinking. You drive past Mystic on the way to Naval Hill. And any of you say anything on the drive there?
You're
I'm
such a
sure
cute
Paul-
rat. You're so cute. You're so cute.
so
What's with the rat?
He's so cute.
I think she just does it to get to me.
So, as a distraction from Flowerpot the rat, can we get a recap on what we know about this place and what our plan is to resolve this tonight?
Alright, so. Let me find it here. This apparently is a supplier of the Herc. I have been given instructions on how we should enter.
Okay.
I don't know what we will be expecting. But basically, it's an apartment. It's in an apartment complex. It's in a room, so it can't be awfully that big. So I'm expecting maybe two or three people.
Okay, so John and I will take lead.
So basically, wait, hold on, guys. We can't just storm in there.
I did not use the word storm.
Oh,
No.
I have an idea.
Yes.
We send in Wilbur to do a recon, and then he tells us what's up.
Do you speak rat?
I can actually talk to animals, yes. Well, not physically, but I can get an idea. I can tell them they know what to do, and I can, try to work out what's happening.
So you're basically
Aha.
like Ash from Pokemon right now, just with rats.
Or Dr. Doolittle.
Other people's
Jeez,
rats.
kid, how old are you?
People's rat. Alright, fine. You can send Wilbur in, but after that, this is what we have to do. We have to knock 3 times rapidly. Pause. And knock twice and pause. Alright? Got that?
But alright.
We don't want
And
to
then
set
what's
off
the plan
any
when we get inside?
Oh, we can question them, can't we? Find out more. It's a
Question
supplier.
them like John would by beating them, or question them like
No,
Sean
we
would
would
by
want them
torturing
alive
them?
to get some answers.
I think the two
Beating
girls
leaves them
should-
alive. That's the point of beating.
John, I think we should let the ladies take over. I don't think we're very equipped for interrogation by
Are they
formal
going to
means.
answer us nicely, or are we going to need them to take them somewhere secluded to question?
Well, my secluded place got blown up, so that's our other question.
John, do you know any place? Because I am, for one, not taking them back to my gallery. It's got
I
to be trouble.
do. My only concern is it's in an area of town where they may also have eyes. And I
Right,
don't know
so-
that we want I don't know that we want that kind of information getting out.
Why don't we don't move them? Because that's also going to be quite difficult. We just interrogate them there.
How are we going to do it though? It's the idea of you fighting a war in someone else's territory. They probably know the bit. We need to
That's
make sure they
generally
come.
how wars are fought. You want to invade the other country, not let them invade yours.
Yeah, but you normally meet midway. You don't, unless you do a thing. But my point is, they probably know the ins and outs of that building, and we've never been before. We don't know how many people there. We don't know if there's secret things, weapons, cameras. My point
You're
is, if we
sending
get
in
in,
Wilbur, aren't you? We can go in and see. If it's too much, we can bail. But find out what we can.
Yeah.
Figure
The
on.
point
I'll
is,
help with
the
you a little
Baroness
bit.
said she wants this done tonight and done tonight. So
And we're running out of time.
Yeah.
okay, I have one thing though. If shit hits the fan, I don't want any faces smashed in.
what part of done tonight did you not understand? Faces will get smashed. Are you planning
don't
on
need
letting them
to.
walk away?
No, because there's other ways to take people down without bashing their faces.
Yeah, but that usually involves me in a pair of scissors.
All
and I
right,
don't have scissors
tell me
right.
right now that you want no physical violence used, and I will happily stand there and explain to the Baroness why your plan gets fucked up.
My plan won't get fucked up because I'm thinking
Then
back
tell
to the
me-
time we had to get the Herc and who ended up killing 2 people and who ended up killing none. Tell me.
Tell me that you want no violence done, and I will do no violence, and you can answer to the Baroness, who told me to make sure this is done tonight.
I'm not saying we don't need.
Otherwise,
I'm
you gut
saying.
your pie hole.
I'm saying we don't need to bash faces in to get the job done.
We need everyone in that building dead by the end of the night. That's what get the job done means. If they're dead because their faces are out the other side of their skulls, if they're dead because they're drained, if they're dead because you magic them away to Happy Land, I don't care, but it needs to be done.
All I'm saying is we shouldn't kill them because they might know stuff we need to know.
That Theo, you want to step in?
Look, you guys are forgetting we're vampires. We have powers we can use.
Just a
Exactly.
quick thing.
We don't need to kill them.
As you're talking and the driving is happening or whatever, and as the voices get raised, as you get a bit passionate, the guy just puts on a headset. Just continues on driving. Yeah.
Deja vu. I
Welcome
can
up
feel
the
it in his
nine
face
abilities.
before.
He don't want none of this shit. If shit hits the fan, he ain't nowhere near it.
He's not a part of it, yeah.
Do you really think this is the only Herc station? Do you really think it hasn't spread, got other people out there? Do
you
we
really
not need
think
to
if
save
we
at
kill
least
them and
one?
don't take them somewhere else, they're not going to report back to their bosses everything that happened?
I'm saying at least keep one alive, preferably someone who knows shit. Take them somewhere and keep them until they tell us what we need to know. If there's anything more
And
we
we
need to
just
know,
discovered
to
that
help
we
us.
have nowhere to send them. Where is your secret villain base? We just had a conversation about where we could send them, and no one had a place.
I
Were
have
you
a
holding
place.
out on a place?
I have a place.
for
I can
not
ask the
sharing.
car. I just thought of it. We can ask the car. He's got a secret
Convenient.
thing, and he's got a thing under the library. Just need to ask him. Maybe throw him there.
So
Maybe
you
the
don't have a
Baroness
base,
has it done.
someone else does.
Fine, kill them. But when they build another station, I'm blaming you because you allowed them just to keep things. Because then they're also gonna be like, "Oh shit, one of our stations got bloody murdered. Let's up the ante in the next one."
Okay.
Alright. Guys.
First of all, Olivia, you have needles. Second of all, I'm pretty sure someone
Exactly.
can. Not done. I'm pretty sure that if shit hits the fan, we might not necessarily have to kill anybody. Just do a little snip on the memory after we go through the place and find out what's in the room. Maybe
Find
we
out
can
how many is
find
there.
if. Well, then send in the rat, like you just said.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Send the rat, find out how many. I use Scorpion's touch, paralyze them, do what we need to do. Then you can murder someone. We save one of them so we can interrogate. All I'm saying is at least my plan doesn't involve just bashing brains into the wall.
I never
Alright.
said my
Go
plan
on, Dr.
did.
Dolittle.
You made the assumption that I've not done this kind of work before. That was your mistake, not mine.
Are we there yet? And I pull the headphone off the guy. Are we there yet?
He parks in front of an apartment building. He actually was at the apartment building. He just waited. You guys continued on talking. The car stopped. You didn't even
He was
notice
not going to
it.
interrupt that conversation.
No.
He was not.
No, he's not a part of this conversation. When you lift up the headset, you just hear Dimmu Borgir playing fucking loudly in his ears, and he kills it, and he's like, "Yes."
Okay, everyone out.
Alright.
Let's send the rat.
And before we do anything, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yay! Break time. Thank God.
That was quite an interesting bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Take the time to grab yourself a coffee and all that, and we'll be back in about 10 odd minutes. Yeah, in about 10 odd minutes. And again, thank you for that resub there. Much appreciated to all of you. Okay, cool. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back within 10 minutes. See you soon.
Yay!
Second, I love you, my boy.
I
Don't
love
take
you
it
too, that was great.
I felt so
You know
bad. I
when
was
your
like, oh,
parents
no,
are fighting
rude.
in the next room and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, you're just sitting there in the room, like with the pillow over your head. That was brilliant. What a
And welcome back. That was slightly shorter than 10 minutes, but hey, it's cool. Welcome back to the second part of this episode. I think I got the name for this episode. Yeah. Heated debate. Or something along those
I was
lines.
gonna go bickering like a married.
So you guys get out the car. It is from the front. It looks like the building looks like a T. In other words, there's a section of the apartment complex going forward, going away from you, and then to the sides. So it's like a T-shaped apartment complex. It's got, you look at it, it's like got 5 floors.
God.
And what other info do you have about where this apartment is located? What number apartment it is?
502, 501?
I have it.
Yeah.
It's 501.
501.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Room 501, Justice Court, apartment complex.
Okay, so you get out, and the first thing that catches your eye, all of you, is you see a cat being a typical cat, staring off into the distance.
It's fine.
The car is parked this way. The cat is looking that way. And after a few, it's a I think it's called a tabby. Is it a tabby cat?
Tabby.
Yeah,
It's the-
that's a
it's
regular
the-
house cat.
Yeah, it's a regular house cat, but it's like the black and brown spots all over it.
Yeah. That's a tabby. You're right.
Yeah. And a couple of seconds go by, and the cat does another usual cat thing, and he rubs up against thin air. And he tilts his head a little bit, as if someone is scratching him. You know, when the cat goes like with the flat ears and everything, and he rubs up against thin air.
As
And
if someone is obfuscated.
and after, yeah, you're correct there, buddy. Are you saying it out loud?
I pull on.
I'm going to quietly get Theodora's attention and point without my hand being in view of the window of the car, so that the target is not aware that I'm pointing at it.
Yeah, I was also gonna pull on Theo's dress and just like, Theo, you see that?
I see it. Can I
Can
use
you
Cynthia?
see it?
Mm-hmm. You can. Roll me the required checks. It's gonna be wits and aspects.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it was. With
Uh,
Yeah, sentient scene.
Yeah.
is that enough? What about a
Um,
willpower?
You see a black-robed figure. And a bony white hand scratching the head of the cat.
And I immediately go behind Theo again.
It's death.
Why the fuck is this thing following us?
Is he
Maybe
following all of
someone-
us? Or just following you?
One.
Why would it follow me? What the fuck did I do?
He did point at you.
Is it possible to kill death to make him go away?
No.
You can elude death, you can't, but then it just makes it worse. Have you never read the Harry Potter book?
No.
What?
You really should. It's a good read.
Even he thinks so, kid.
Let's put it this way. For the past, I don't know how many years, I have been bound to get to
Well-
here. I haven't exactly had the opportunity to read many books.
Explains a lot. There's no
Oh,
magic
shut
in
up.
you, is there?
Shut up.
Luna,
Okay, what are we gonna do about this?
you don't feel a threatening presence
No.
from this thing.
But just that
And-
he's following us. Or just
Think-
happens
Or you
to
just
be
there.
there.
Think about it this way. Death can be anywhere, any place he wants to be. Maybe someone's gonna die here tonight. Maybe
John.
something's gonna happen. Maybe not.
Okay,
He's just
Olivia,
chilling.
you send the rat. I'll see what I can
His
see.
name is Wilbur.
His
Just
name's
Okay,
Flower
we'll
Pot.
Send
technically.
Wilbur. Shoo. Let me see if I can see something. I want to do a premonition roll again.
Mm-hmm. Do required rolls. It's
That's-
premonition, and I'm gonna tell you now.
It's resolve and discipline still, isn't it? Or is it something else now? Wait, where is it? Yeah, resolve and auspics. So resolve and discipline.
What exactly do you want to see?
I want to kind of see if I can maybe see why death is there, and maybe, hopefully, catch a glimpse of the inside layout of the place as well. Maybe something catches my eye that.
Premonition doesn't necessarily work that way. Flashes of insight.
Yeah. So I don't know what you can give me. So
Okay,
just-
go-
it'll
go-
probably depend on the role.
Go resolve and aspects, yeah?
So resolve and discipline.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
You look around, and you see a giant arrow pointing down. That's the main image you see in front of you. That's the flash. An arrow pointing down.
Does an
Giant
arrow-
blue neon arrow pointing down onto
does
a thing, just like a stripe. Yeah.
just a stripe?
Yeah.
Does a big, bright, luminous arrow pointing down at something to anybody?
Do I see it?
Normally, I would say it's a warning that what we're looking for is underground, but room 501 doesn't sound like it's on the ground floor to me.
No, it sounds like it's up.
Theodora, you won't be able to see it unless you roll premonition as well, and you'll see exactly the same thing. But no, you won't be able to see it. It's not a shared experience. It's only for him.
All right.
There was a trap door at Star's kitchen. Maybe there's a trap door somewhere leading down, like there was there.
You want to
There
go?
was also a trap door that was at the bunker where the boy was taken.
That's very true.
Maybe they're all connected. How far is everything from? Maybe there's an underground thing so people can get places quicker.
So
I don't know. The
Final
place where I
system?
was held was pretty damn far away from everything else.
You want
Yeah,
us to
he
go
was
first?
outside.
you're in the northern part of Bloemfontein.
Yeah, where I was held was
Um,
back down south.
yeah.
It was like 10 minutes away from everything else.
If you want to quickly, maybe I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it off. I'm gonna show you exactly where you're at. I'm gonna give you the link. Yes, I'm opening up Google Maps, okay? I'm gonna
It
show you,
works.
you exactly. I just don't know how am I gonna. I probably need to place down a marker, right?
Yeah.
Let me just scroll a bit. That's Bayswater. There we go. This is where you're at.
Where we're at now.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you exactly where you're at if I place down the marker. So how the hell do I know
You
the
can
marker?
just use the snipping tool and just post it in the City of Thorns group.
No, but I kind of want to give you the link.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
give the link, okay.
Yeah.
You could drop it in chat to share with anyone else that might want to see it too.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna drop it in chat. I just need to figure out a way to freaking. I've not done this in a while.
Can't you just
Fair
copy the
enough.
URL you have currently?
Isn't it right click and then marker then share?
Right click. No. What's that? That's directions, right?
Yeah, I can maybe make a directions to that point and then share that map.
That's a good point. That should work.
What do you get if you click on the link in chat now?
Did anyone else notice that
virus.
second class and I just appeared on
Virus.
something?
Let me see.
I can't click it.
I get a map of Bloemfontein.
Hamilton Park, Orchid House.
Okay, so
Mine just shows Bloemfontein.
Yeah.
just
Bush
so you
junkies.
don't see the specific place I marked because apparently Cobra Kai can see it.
I'm checking the satellite view now. I see what you mean. It's that weird T-shaped thing.
Although
Building.
I think if I take a copy and paste, since not the whole thing linked, it might work.
Yeah, just copy and paste the thing there, and you can just go into satellite view, and you'll see what it means.
That's what I did.
So which one is it, Tough? Is it the white one
There we go.
bottom?
There we go. There's a proper
Yeah, I
link
still
in
don't
chat
have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
in Discord. Yeah. So
Yeah, I was looking at the right thing.
now, if you see the Hamilton Park area,
Yeah,
Mhm.
Right.
and right above it, there's a building complex.
that's the building.
That's where you're at.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Now,
huge.
if you zoom out a little bit, Olivia, and to give you all a bit of a better thing, you see the girls' school.
Yeah.
Okay. Now behind it, you'll see Happy Valley Conservancy,
Yeah.
and you'll see like two blue dots, which I guess is lakes,
Yes.
right next to each other. That's where Star's Kitchen is at.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the
got it.
So Star's Kitchen is behind you. Well, if you look at the thing,
Yeah, if you look at the building, it's
yeah,
smiles,
it's behind you. Yeah.
okay.
Literally, like, if you walk 10 minutes. If you drive 7, somewhere there. Okay, so that's where you're at the moment.
Okay.
so it's like 17 Ks.
So,
So maybe we send Wilbur, and while we wait for him to come back, we look around on the ground, see if there's any trapdoors or anything.
Sure.
We can. Although, if there was something connected, it would probably go through the sewer system. I'm assuming because it's an apartment complex, there's going to be manholes here.
Fair point.
Also, I want to be looking for like other entrances into that specific building, different ways that they could try to get out if something goes wrong.
okay, so there is 2 gates. You take it, like, there's 2 gates, and the bottom floor, not the first floor, the bottom floor has got the parking and garages and everything. You stopped in front of the rightmost gate. There's a second gate to the left.
Ah, okay.
Basically, certain part of the complex parks on this side, and the other part parks on that side. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the 2 gates are just a couple of meters apart.
Yeah, they're about 10 meters apart. Yeah, 10, 20 meters. Less than 20.
Okay.
Let's say 15
Got it.
meters apart. Yeah.
But basically, there's only one facing from which you can get into and out of the building.
No, there's 2 exits essentially. 2 entrances and exits in the same, but they're facing the same side. They're facing the same street. Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right.
The apartment complex at this time of night, there's a couple of some of the apartments are obviously dark, sleepy time for most people, and there's about 4 or 5 of them that's got lights on that you can see from the
gamers
side.
hard at work.
Yeah.
Okay, so Olivia, you want to send the Wilbur in?
Yeah, Theo, can you do a check to see if there's any wards or anything before we step too close?
I can. Right, so. Can I use Sensine again?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wee.
There's nothing. You see the robed figure. That's basically it. There's no wards, nothing.
Interesting.
Okay.
No, you didn't even have to roll. You would have noticed it on your first roll, so...
Yeah.
Alright, but at this point I also see the figure as well, right?
Did you
'Cause
roll?
I can, but I didn't roll.
No, if you want to,
No,
if you want to
different.
see him, you have to roll.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Zaffa,
buddy.
Yes.
This is your moment.
considering my specific specialty for etiquette and what this building is being used for, would I know any other information or anything that could have been rumored or valuable for this operation?
Let me just quickly check what your etiquette used for. What etiquette you specifically? No.
Okay.
This is outside of your etiquette.
I
thing.
knew it was outside of that area, but if it's
Mm.
being used for similar purposes, I may have heard
You
something. That was what I was going for.
You haven't actually spoken to a lot of people. Did you speak to a lot of people regarding Herc in your area at some point?
Only the ones in my place, but that would be about it.
No, they wouldn't have.
Okay.
If you spoke about it with
Okay.
them, they would have been like, yeah, it gets from it's the bigger city problem. It's the city problem, not necessarily a problem
Okay.
with them. Yeah, this is more like a designer drug. You know, like
Gotcha.
the wealthy and the spoilt can get it.
Fair dues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Let's show them all what you made out of. Okay, so it's animal kin and would it be
What do you tell him?
investigation?
What do you tell him exactly?
Okay. Okay, buddy. Here's the deal. You're gonna go up and find 501. 501. Okay? You're gonna check around it, and you're gonna go up into the roof and look in through a vent and see what's inside of it. You see anything else suspicious along the way? Remember it, okay? Then you're gonna come all the way back safely. You're gonna tell us what you see, okay? Anything else?
I think that's about it.
Good luck.
Have
Good
fun.
luck.
He runs off, jumps off. Of
Don't
your
I
hand.
need to roll for it?
No. He runs off, and
That
after-
cat's not gonna eat my rat, right?
after about 20 seconds, he comes back.
Wow.
Yes.
That's quick.
No.
Yes.
What's wrong?
He says 105, nothing.
What? 501.
But good job.
501. He went to the wrong room. 5.
Don't say.
Are we
One.
putting all this on a rat? I don't know.
I'm sorry. Do you want to sneak in and go in by yourself and check if what we're gonna face?
I
Or you
could,
wanna
but this
give
is
the
just
rat
way
another
too much
shot?
fun.
Give him another shot. He's got this.
Alright,
5.
alright. I'll hear you.
1.
One of you
Do
roll
it.
me just roll me an intelligence thing, please.
All right.
All of
Zaffa.
us?
Yeah.
Zaffa, I have a genius backup plan while this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to order a pizza
Mm-hmm.
for delivery.
Okay.
And I'm going to wait until the driver gets here and pay him and then take it in.
Okay, cool.
Except I'm not going to take it in. We're going to let the kid take it in because he looks more like a delivery boy.
Okay.
Hey!
He's 12.
Do things deliver at 1 a.m.?
Let's say in this world it happens, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Domino's is open 24/7, but
Mm.
don't know if there's one in Bloom. But for sake of purposes, there is.
Luckily there is,
So
so-
am
But
I
this is
rolling the
plan B
intelligence?
in case the mouse thing doesn't work.
Rat.
Yeah, just roll the intelligence. Just a
Flower
plain,
pot.
simple intelligence thing, please.
How do I do that?
What's your
where's
intelligence score? How many
even
dots do you
see it.
have?
It's a. What is it?
How
What
many
is it?
dots do you have?
I'm trying to find it.
Animal
It's
kinetics.
under traits. The mental.
Yeah, mental, physical, social, and mental. How many dots do you have in
Oh,
intelligence?
mental?
Yeah,
Wait. Oh, there you go. Intelligence 2.
2. Just roll me 2d10s, please. /R
2d10s?
2d10, yeah.
R. Wait, so /R
2.
D10.
2d10.
And
Cool.
2
Maybe you
seconds.
should write down the number in the dirt. Of the,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to point out if the rat's memory isn't good enough to remember 3 single-digit numbers, his intel's going to be kind
It's
of...
probably more there in like
I'll
visual.
have you
so
know, rats are extremely
5.
intelligent.
I was just about to
Not
say.
ones that can't remember 3 numbers.
501, and I wrote it down for him.
Cool. He piddles in the 0, and he runs up. He runs away. You phoned the pizza place. You've ordered a pizza.
Yay!
For what room number are you ordering a pizza?
105,
Cool. 105.
because we know it's empty.
Mm-hmm. And after about 5 or 6 minutes,
Okay.
Wilbur comes back,
Hey, buddy.
and what you can get from him is, he says, "Fuck, I have the description here, but now I have to do it in rat speak." He says, big restaurant,
He says big restaurant.
empty rooms,
Empty rooms.
and smelly dog.
Smelly dog. Is it a smell only, or do you see
Smelly dog.
So you
That's what he
smell
says.
dog.
Yeah.
So smell dog, it must be Herc. And it's empty, restaurant-like. Maybe he sees equipment like bowls and stuff for like the kitchen.
Oh, he mentions while you're talking, he's like, big box words.
Big box words. Hey, can you tell me what words? So I write down the entire alphabet for him and make him like go to each letter.
He couldn't remember 3 letters and numbers in a row.
Big box words, that's all he says.
Okay.
Reading is not fundamental for him.
Hey, he did better than you expected.
He
It's
did
empty.
great.
It's was
And he-
there
and he gets
anyone
up.
out?
And he gets up and he points to a dustbin. He's like, restaurant.
He wants to go to the restaurant.
No, he's like, restaurant. He points to the dustbin, restaurant.
He's hungry.
Oh my
The-
God.
So he saw a restaurant in the place.
He saw a trash can in it. Oh, come on, Wilbur. But hey, at least you know it's empty. Wilbur, one more question, but was there anyone outside the room?
No.
No. Okay. Good job.
Okay, let's just wait for the pizza to get here.
I give
Get
him-
inside and see what I can
Why?
see.
No one's in there.
I
Was it
don't
just
give a
me?
shit.
Just by the way, the gates are electronically controlled.
So we need to get in. We
Hmm.
still need a key or code. Is it a remote or is it a code?
It's a remote.
Just push
Last
forward.
time I was there, it was a
Someone is
remote,
always
okay?
Waiting for someone. Just.
Or how about we send Wilbur back and get him to get us a remote? He can sneak in and grab one. The
Give me
pizza
the
delivery
code.
guy's not gonna have a remote.
Just shove them.
Or
just
does it
shove
have
them
those
inside the-
intercom?
They have an
Just shove
intercom,
them
yeah.
inside the electric motor box and just have them chew apart the cables.
And then it executes him? No.
And usually doesn't open the gate when that happens.
Yeah.
There's in movies, kid. Okay, how about this? We call our apartment until someone answers and say, hey, pizza delivery. And if they say, no, we didn't order, like, hey, it's already been paid for. Do you
How
want to pay
about-
pizza?
The fences, how tall, Zafa?
You're vampires. You can literally just open the gate.
Yeah,
You can literally
My-
just
my
force
argu-
the gate
you don't want to
open.
break
Yeah.
the gate.
my argument is, if the
look.
gate is less than 20 feet tall, we can probably just climb. We can probably just jump over it.
Oh no, it's way less than 20 feet.
Yeah. So the security fences are not meant for us.
Wait, it's 3 feet per meter, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's about 6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
maybe
already
maybe 9 feet, but yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah. So anyone that can't jump over that, I can lift them over that. That's
Okay,
not a
well,
problem.
I'm in a dress still, so y'all
Look,
need to
I'm
turn
not
around.
Promise
when
I
you're
won't
in.
look.
You're gonna make 2 trips.
I can climb
I'm
it.
not touching that. That is dirty. I'm not getting it all over my Louis Vuittons.
Can the kid even jump it? He's tiny.
I saunter up to the gate, all confident now.
Is it electric, by the way? Is it like electric wiring?
It's just got the spiky bits at the top.
Okay.
What do I need to roll to get over this gate, Zafa?
Do you want to? Oh, is this you? This is you. Yes. You
I'm
want to
confident
climb?
as hell, so
You
this
want to
is not
climb
gonna bite
over?
me in the ass.
You want to climb over?
Look, I used to do this as a kid. If it's just got the spikes, I can just climb over
Yeah,
it without
but
getting
it's not
jabbed.
tough.
Yeah, if you've done it, yeah, no, like it's literally just the spiky fences. It's no.
Do- I
And
have
when
one
I
more
say
question,
spikes,
though.
it's literally every
It's just
10 centimeters. There's
two
a
pegs. That's
two,
it.
yeah, it's basically 2 pegs going out like that, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Do
like
they
this.
have those little side gates for people to walk through?
I don't know. I don't think I saw any of that.
No, they didn't have that. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you want to jump over? It's no problem to jump over at all or to climb over. There's not going to be any
Yeah.
rolls involved. You can just get over there.
Yeah, I'll just jump over it, confident
Mhm.
as hell.
If it fails, I hope your underwear gets stuck and you just hang there.
Yeah, that would probably be pretty good.
That'd require him to be wearing some first. So
Hi!
Ooh. So you're all over? You're all inside?
Oh, we're not rolling?
No, you're not
Okay,
rolling. No, no.
mine-
It's
No,
literally
it's
a
not
useless
that
roll.
easy.
it ain't that hard.
It's a
Quite
useless
easy.
roll. You're not. This is not Dungeons and Dragons. You're kind of super human.
Yeah.
Trust me, I was 11 and I was. I don't know.
Worst,
Oh,
worst case, I could
I
actually
would be
even
able to
just.
scale a 7-foot wall if need be.
Mhm.
Worst case, I can have Theodora hold on to me, and I can jump us both over the wall. I'm not worried.
He can actually do that. If one of you
Yeah.
want to do
Yeah.
that, you can
The
actually.
Vuittons are not getting scratched.
She's on your back,
You're
buddy. I think for that you need to do a roll.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
Roll it, boy.
Let me just quickly see. It is the P skill, right?
Yes.
Let me just quickly see here. Let me just confirm. Otherwise, you don't need to. Oh yeah, it's free. You don't
Yeah.
need to roll a check. Oh, you just fucking you grab her.
Yeah.
Do you say
Ooh.
something to her before you jump?
Yeet.
Fasten your
Hold
seatbelt.
that.
Ooh.
He jumps
Yeah,
over.
that's why I was not worried about the height at all.
Yeah, he jumps over this fence and he does the whole superhero landing while carrying Theodora like in his arms, like you know,
Superman and Lois.
carrying
Yeah.
like through the porch, a woman through the porch, and he lands and he gets up.
I start clapping our superhero landing. Yes! Very hard on your knees, though.
Not for him, not with that skill.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. And yeah, you're all over. Unless Olivia wants to also be jumping along with
No,
second class.
I'll climb over. It's just
Mhm.
as long as we don't have to roll, I'll do it myself.
This is a low to medium income apartment complex. The reason for that is it's one of the older apartment complexes in the city. So, you know, it was bought and paid for like 20, 30 odd years ago. And the people owning it is basically renting it out because you know, they don't really need the money anymore. They've paid for everything, and it's cheap living. Quite huge apartments. There is one elevator and some stairs right across.
Yeah, it's
Across
usually,
from
like,
it.
right next to it.
Yeah, it's across from it. Like, here's the elevator. Yeah, the elevator. The stairs are next to it. Sorry, I had to go on memory here. Stairs are next to it. You're on ground floor. Gonna make your way up through the
I'm gonna take
elevator
the s-
or through the stairs.
I'm gonna take the stairs. I don't trust the elevator.
Mm-hmm. All of you taking the stairs?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
They're quieter, usually.
Yeah. You get to the 5th floor, and as you get out, get off the stairs, 501 is in front of you. Door with 501 on top, in front of it.
Convenient.
It is, there's a couple of light sources that you can see inside, but it's very dimly lit, as if it's either light sources from electronics or like a TV or a computer screen, you know, that sort of dimly lit. Yeah.
God damn it! I don't have my lockpicks.
So, did the rat say it was empty? There was no one inside.
He said there was no one
Yeah,
inside.
that's what we said.
Alright, so. Let's
Try
and
open
get
the
this door
door.
open without making too much noise.
Is it locked?
It's locked.
Okay, I use corrosive vita.
Mm-hmm.
So, bite my hand, put it over the handle, of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Roll for it, right?
You need to roll a rouse check, yeah.
A rouse check. Okay.
First, yeah.
Rouse. Hunger gain. It's fine.
You
I got
gain a
blue bags
hunger.
on me.
Mm-hmm. It is
Okay.
that thing. I just need to confirm what it entails. What are you gonna destroy? You're gonna destroy the lock.
Yeah.
Okay. You destroy the lock.
So it's intelligence with my discipline.
No. You destroy the lock. You don't need to roll anything
Oh,
for it.
I don't
Yeah.
need roll. Oh, because the rouse check. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys ready?
Alright, let's
Yep.
go.
Ladies
Okay.
first.
I open. Of course. Open the door and I
Mhm.
slowly swing it open.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
It's deathly quiet.
Do we get that whiff of the smell as you open it, or
You do
is it like
smell. You do smell wet dog. Yeah.
Oh god, still
Why
makes me
is
want
it
to
always
gag.
the wet dog?
You take whenever you have to use your special skills, Theodora, you're gonna take 2 dice pool hit.
Yeah.
I
So
go in.
The apartment is empty. It opens up. It opens up into like if you open the door, it opens into a wall, and the wall is part of the kitchen. So if you go into the kitchen, there's a counter, and it looks over a huge ass fucking living room. And in the living room, there is a big black screen with some words. And in the corner, because you're all like looking around and everything, in the corner there's a camera.
Oh.
Do we
Check,
see it
check,
before
check,
we
check.
walk in?
Alright,
Do we see it before we
immediately-
walk in?
No, when you get into the living room, you see the TV and
Uh.
you're like blinking red light and camera. And you can see with what little light there is, the camera actually moves to focus on you.
I
know
immediately
we
bolt
have-
for the camera and try to disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can't we track it with that?
Not necessarily.
Well, they know we're here. That's probably why they're not here.
All of you roll me a wits and awareness, please. Yeah, wits and awareness, please. Awareness wits.
Yes. Wits, come on, baby. Ah,
The
yay,
beast.
yay.
That'll go well.
Shit.
Okay, Theo, what are you gonna do?
Mm.
Theo, you gain a hunger.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly confirm here again. Theo gains a hunger. 3 successes, 5 successes, 2 successes, 3 successes. You all hear somewhere in the apartment complex scuttling of feet, door opening and slamming, and you hear footsteps. Running footsteps.
John, let's go.
Are they coming this direction or the other direction?
They're from below you somewhere.
Okay.
Wait, before you guys go, here, take these needles. They have scorpion
Got it.
Self with it. Go.
Yeah, just go.
Me and Theo will stay here.
Okay, John and I bolt down to try and catch him.
Okay, doke.
I want to search this place
Mhm.
thoroughly.
Yeah, I'm with
Just a quick thing on the TV screen. The words "order?" was there.
Order.
Yeah.
Order. You think order as in like a shipment order, or order as in who's in charge
cult
now?
order?
Because or like something like that. This is definitely more than just a drug thing. Can I change channels on the TV? I'm just gonna think through. Is there anything else like? Or is
No,
it
it's
set
just
on the
this.
one channel?
It's just this. There's a cable going from behind the TV down into the floor.
So it's going to go into the floor underneath it.
Yeah.
It goes down, so that means it's being controlled from downstairs. What's under 501?
Just
401.
401? Perfect.
Theodora.
17?
Theodora.
Yes.
There's a very tasty smell coming from inside one of the couches. I just had to make sure what you rolled there with your successes. A very, very
beef.
tasty smell. Like you
I
smell.
want to go towards the smell.
Mm-hmm. You get to a couch. There's not a couch, a fucking armchair. Like lazy boy, an armchair, a recliner. Yeah. And it's coming from inside there.
Inside the recliner?
Yes.
Can I rip it open?
You start ripping at it because the beast is like, "Hey, this is tasty."
Theo, what are you doing?
There's something here.
And as you,
You don't touch a gate, but you touch a thing that had people's asses on it?
I'm hungry.
Damn, girl, could have asked for a bag. What is it?
you rip it open, and inside the chair, like you rip off the leather, and there's like a wooden lid. You break through the wooden lid, and inside are 4 vials of what you've seen before.
Wait. That I think that's Hook. Don't. Maybe, I don't know. if it-
Theodora.
We don't know what it's in it. Don't. I
This-
got a
this
blood
could
bag,
be
Theo. I
tasty.
got a blood bag. I know you
This
don't
is
like
tasty.
the taste. Come on, take the blood bag. Don't take the nasty vial stuff. Have you never been to like a house party? You don't take the shit from the vial.
Smells so good.
Take the blood bag. I know it's not classy. If you want, I can find a fucking wine glass. Do not touch the vials.
Quickly then.
And I quickly throw the bag at her, and I grab the vials from the chair before she can touch them.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So as you grab that, the camera cuts over to John and Sean. Where are you going? You went out. Where
Yeah,
are you
we're-
going?
Running down to wherever these footsteps come from. And just before we go down each flight of stairs, we check each level left and right to make sure nobody's making a bolt for it.
Mhm.
And
You.
Well,
As
he's
you-
going level to level on the way down.
Mhm.
How are the stairs arranged? Is there any gap in between, or is it like are the 2 sets of
No,
stairs
they're
touching?
literally like that.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay. While he
Just
starts
after
on this
the-
floor,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was just gonna go right down the middle. While he's checking this floor, I'm going to continue to run down to the next one unless he calls me back
Okay,
up.
cool. So are you checking floor 4, Sean?
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just a quick browse
So you-
left and right, see any people
Yeah. So
running.
you both get down to, like, while you're getting down, while you're running down the stairs, you
Yeah.
hear the elevator door close. You still hear footsteps though, but you hear the elevator door close.
John,
And
bottom
once
level.
you-
Go to the floor level. Go to the floor level.
Once you get to
Okay.
the elevator, you see it's going down. It's just moving down. You don't know where it's going, so it's moving downwards.
Okay, John, go to the floor level. I don't know. You stand at the elevator
way.
door. I'll go to make sure I jump out.
Okay.
And I give him one of the needles that Olivia gave me.
Okay, cool. So you check the 4th floor. John goes down to the 3rd one.
Right.
Right. The
I should
401.
be able to move faster than the elevator, I would think.
No, you're there before the elevator hits ground floor. Let's say you're just running down. You're there before the elevator hits ground floor. You're down there. You're waiting for the elevator to come down. It goes 3, 2, 1, and the next section is where the elevator will open for you. But before that opens, Sean, you're going down the stairs, looking down at 3rd, and I need a wits and awareness for 3.
Shit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's not going to be enough, is it?
You have one that didn't succeed, you can spend a willpower point.
Yeah.
I'm
Spend a
going to spend a
willpower
willpower point.
Reroll to spend a willpower point to reroll up to 3 dice, which is basically that 4.
So
just-
it's WP reroll, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll dice 3.
Oh,
One.
1.
You're keeping your successes and re-rolling the miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Three.
So just
Cool.
enough.
You've taken superficial damage on your willpower, so just
So,
note
yeah,
that down
that's a
somewhere.
dash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do the dash through one of your willpower blocks.
Got it.
One of the doors, you think it's 2 doors down? Not 3 doors down.
I know.
2 doors down, the door just closed.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm going to quickly dash down to John, tell him what I saw, and then dash back up.
The elevator arrives, and as the doors open, John,
Mhm.
there's no one there.
Right, so I'm heading back to the stairs.
You meet him halfway. You meet him on the 2nd floor. You each meet each other on the
Okay.
2nd floor.
Oh, God, geez, shit, John. I'm second floor.
And we're gone. Yep.
Okay, while they're running back up, what are you guys doing inside? You're drinking your...
Is there anything else that we found in here?
Um,
We're searching the whole.
It's an
apartment?
empty apartment. It's got its usual furnishings, a couple of couches, a couple of 2 couches, a recliner, which is now not a recliner anymore. It's got a bathroom. It's got 2 bedrooms, both with beds in. And if you look through the cupboards and the closets and everything, there's no clothes in here.
No
Yeah.
one's living there.
Yeah. You can surmise that. Well, you've destroyed the one recliner couch. Yeah, that's basically it.
You're so not getting your security deposit back.
Should we head downstairs to the room below this one?
Yeah, just give me a sec. I open the vial and I use Taste of Blood
Hmm.
to find out what it is. See if it is her.
Exactly the same thing you found out the previous time. Exactly the
Herc,
same. It is Herc, yeah.
Okay. Why are they hiding Herc in a recliner?
I have no idea.
Just let me tell you, I've had this whole fucking thing planned, and it didn't go. You guys fucked it up. So it's like everything is still technically the way it should be, but you fucked it up. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I
Okay.
obviously thought you would go the peaceful route, you know.
This is the peaceful route.
This is the
This
peaceful
is
route,
really
yeah.
peaceful for
I haven't
us.
killed anyone yet, so it's still peaceful so far.
There has been absolutely no violence in this route.
Yeah.
I mean, the poor lock got a little melted, but aside from that,
Yeah, I mean, shame.
Could you, the two of you, just roll me another wits and awareness, please?
Who?
Ugh.
The
Which
two
two?
ladies.
Ah.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Olivia?
hell.
Oh, damn!
Damn! Fix that.
Hell yeah, no, fuck it out.
Holy
What?
See, high five, Luna.
Wait, is it this side?
Yeah. I
Is it
think
this
so.
side?
I know this is my
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. So, you do catch, now that you're a bit used to the smell and everything, there's other scents wafting through the air. You smell weed coming from one of the beds. You smell... How heavily were your characters into drug use? Like, you've probably tasted someone that used certain drugs. You're like, this is a thing I'll remember.
Mine's blood bag, so probably not. 'Cause
No,
they all
but
have to do
Theodora,
certain
with the
restrictions.
artists and everything, you know, weed is not
Yeah,
only their
somewhat,
only.
I would reckon.
Yeah, some you would reckon. So you recognize the smell of, or the taste of cocaine emanating from one of the long couches. And from the dustbin, you smell what you could best describe as probably either... it's probably acid?
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like this is the
You
party
smell
room.
the weed, Olivia.
I'm PG. I'm very PG.
Well,
I smell-
something definitely went down here.
I just smell weed.
Can I
it's kind
see
of
where
on that
the so I'm assuming we're in the room now.
Hmm.
All right, so find the cable. and
Oh
kind
wait,
of
oh
follow
wait.
it
I
where
think we're
it's
still
leading
at
to.
501. I don't think we're at 401.
No, you're in 501 still. Yeah.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
still in 501. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
Then. Sorry.
So
I
you
go
make...
towards the
Fast forward a little
bed.
bit of
This
it.
is before you decided to move down to 401.
Yeah.
Just the last before you left. It's like,
Alright, so yeah, this was definitely a party central. Something
Something went down. I go towards the bed that smells like weed.
Mhm.
There you go. Just want
Mhm.
to put it together. Is there anything else? Like, just probably someone lying down smoking weed on it.
If you look around and everything underneath the bed, there's 2 big bags of weed. I'm talking more than a couple of ounces. No, ounces is the small one.
No.
It's
Bags.
grams.
Bag-
Like it's bags. It's
Grams, there we
fucking
go.
shopping bags, basically.
Hey Theo, got the next recreation for your party.
I guess the vernacular is a couple of liters of weed. I guess.
Sure.
So what, is this like a storage room? Because
Just do me fucking... Both of you, because you spent the most time in the room. Do me...
We're getting a contact high.
intelligence insight. Please.
Oh,
Godverdomme.
insight, intelligence. Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Insight.
3.
Okay, it's not bad. Okay.
Me.
What you can figure out from this is you would knock on the door. The door would open. And with the giant order word, you would go, I want no. And then it would have pointed you where you could find whatever you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah. Cable's going down into room 401. You're guessing they're running their shit from there. So there's no real
Yeah.
interaction between anyone.
That's actually pretty clever. You know, for a couple of stoners, they're pretty intelligent.
This is rather clever indeed.
Okay, so you want to just go and knock on their door, or they probably know we're already here, right? And if we go down,
Let's go.
just
You make your
wanna-
way down there. You're on floor.
Two.
You're 2 or was it 3?
It's 3.
Or was it 3?
Yeah, you
It's
said on
3.
floor 3. Yeah, and room 105 for 3. Room 103 is where you saw the door just close. So you're there now.
Okay.
I take it you make your way to the door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the plan, John? You just want to bust the door down and cause some shit, or see if it's unlocked and make it like a happy little accident? It's like, oops, sorry, wrong room. Hey, looking to buy some shit.
Use your ears. You have them, I don't.
Okay, not making this any fun.
You
Okay.
hear the intercom in 401. Oh no, you're at 401. The intercom goes off. Their alarm goes off. I'm just saying. I'm pushing the button.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
Oh, we gotta hurry.
Someone probably ordered a pizza, and the pizza has arrived. But anyway, you're in. So that you're in front of the door. Just giving that little bit of information to Olivia and Theodora. John and Sean, you're in front of the door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You
Are we
want
in
to?
front of the same door?
No. You're in front of 401.
You're-
They're in front of 303.
3.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I use heightened senses?
Mm-hmm.
What will that be? Will that just be heightened senses
Heightened senses is a free thing. I think you just activate it at will. I believe.
activated?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just wanna. It is Auspex, right?
Yeah.
I just need to confirm. Yes, I'm busy learning crap. Wits and resolve, please.
Wits and resolve.
Yeah, wits and resolve, and then What's your-
Discipline roll, right?
what's your Auspex rating?
2.
2. So how many? What's your total dice pool for wits and resolve?
Wits and resolve. Well, yeah, 4.
4, and your Auspex is 2.
2.
So
it's
roll
6.
3. It's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll 6d10s for me, please.
Was like 60 10. God damn it.
Just the wrong way around. /R 6 space 6d10.
Wait, what? Say that again.
/R
/R
6
Space.
d10.
6d10.
Yes.
Or 1.
This space.
That's the other slash. Angle it the other way.
What's /?
No,
There it
That's a
is. Just
back-
copy and paste that.
God. Fuck.
Without the
without
dots.
that.
Without
didn't
the
even-
dot.
You know what?
Without the dot.
I hate this. I just want to go have some drinks with my friends.
God damn, Cobra.
There we
Shut
go.
up.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
You hear another door inside. You hear something opening
Opening.
and a clanging, a very barely perceptible, but because of your successes, something clanging against a wall. Might be metal, wooden.
I'm hearing something banging against the wall, and it sounds like a door either open or closed inside.
You hear the intake of air. You hear air coming into the
Jaffa,
apartment.
is there like torches on the backs of these?
Yes.
Okay. What would be the quickest way for me to get to the back wall of the building from here?
Basically,
Without just punching right through the wall because somebody might object.
if you break through this door, that would be the quickest. Otherwise,
It's a straight shot.
unfortunately, on this level, everything except, well, all the floors on the side have got like brickwork, stonework,
Right.
diagonal pieces, so that people don't jump out of in front of the apartment. Don't jump out of it. The quickest way for you to get down without breaking any building or structures or doors or anything would basically for you to go down, either run straight away from the elevator, so the way you came, take a left, and that side is strangely enough open. So that's the quickest way you can get. Just run around the corner and do that. I guess you're doing that.
Yeah, let me do that and basically just, dive to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You run around the corner. What are you doing, Sean?
I guess I'm following.
Are you following? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You both round the corner, and you see a guy's busy climbing down what seems like a makeshift wooden ladder on the side of the building.
Clever.
All right. Rather than dive down to the ground, can I dive along the building and kind of tackle him to the ground in a way that won't kill him?
He's about at. You're on the.
At that point, it's the second story he's about, right?
Yeah, he's about.
Right,
He's about
but if
at
he
the,
lands on me,
That's
he'll take none
survivable.
of the fall. Yeah.
The thing is, there's literally 2 more apartments between. So you're 2 apartments away from the guy, which is about. Yeah, you should be able to make it. You don't even.
Yeah,
because it's a
'cause
passive
that's-
thing.
Because that's not 5... yeah. Okay.
You're
yeah,
gonna
let's go
jump
for
and
it.
aim for him.
Yes.
You're gonna jump and aim for him. I am gonna have to get you to roll
That's reasonable.
a. Let me just quickly check here, because you need to hit him.
Right.
To try and tackle him. So you're gonna roll.
Lightly. I'm hitting him lightly.
Yeah. You're gonna need to roll a. It's definitely a brawl because you need to hit him, so it's close combat. Let's go dexterity brawl, but you can add your skill to it. So just count up the dice and roll the total dice and tell me the number of successes. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Dexterity brawl, and then my...
Your
potence,
skill.
you mean?
Yeah, your potence rating. Just
Okay.
count up the number of dice and /R. Basically what I said in Roll20, but just your modified numbers.
Wait.
Just move the R.
That's before.
Just move the slash.
Oh
To be fair, when I'm looking at Zafa's line, it's not before.
really?
Dyslexia. It's a wonderful drug.
It is, isn't it? 6 is just like it.
This dude next to you.
No, he's not fucked. That's the entire point.
No,
He's
that's
not
that.
fucked.
He's
Fuck.
trying
He would
to.
be
He's
a
trying to
grease smear on
defensively
the
fall.
wall right now.
He's trying to defensively fall with the guy.
Yeah.
So Sean, you look around, and you just see second class elitist hit the wall behind him, and he's over. And he's jumping. Okay, he's flying out with his arms stretched out. Camera slows down. I don't know if you've got long hair or anything, second class elitist,
Nope.
John, but if you did, it would have flown in the wind. Anything that could flap in the wind is flapping.
Force lines.
Yeah, and you're jumping, and you see this guy face look at you, he's like,
Fuck.
and you grab him,
Mhm.
and you tackle him off the ladder that he was holding on to. Didn't expect you to be that crazy. And you go a couple of feet in the other direction still, and you fall. You land with your back on. You know your typical. I'm gonna spread out the impact while
Yeah.
holding on to this guy.
Yeah.
And for a few seconds, you're back to that time. And in your mind is like, man, that would have been awesome. That would have been one for the record books. That would have been one for the record books. You hear the guy go, ooh, you know, as air expels from his lungs. Obviously, you don't
All
have
right.
any air.
And as we hit the ground,
Mm-hmm.
stop struggling. If I wanted you dead right now, you would be. Stay still.
He is limp. The air has just been knocked out of him. He can't speak. He's injured somewhere. He doesn't. And now we're back to Olivia and Theodora. You're in front of room number 401.
You ready?
All right. I'm ready.
Bite my finger, wrap around the lock.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to have you roll.
You gonna do it that way? Okay.
What did you want
How
to
are you
do?
gonna do it?
With your attractive lady standing outside the door.
They know we're here. Do you really think they're gonna open up to us?
They could. Perhaps. Well, do it your way. It's fine.
Knock, knock, knock.
So, finish off the thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to kick it down, or is Louis gonna be too painfully afterwards to do?
No, I'm not getting any scratches on these shoes, please.
Okay, and I kick the door open,
Mm-hmm.
and then I rush in, and I have my needles ready.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so much damage to the building.
Exactly the same
Coming
scene.
from you, you went through the wall.
Jeez. No, I jumped
Didn't-
off
it-
the
it
side.
didn't
I
go
didn't
through the
damage
wall.
anything. I damaged nothing. I did it your way.
Well, except for a palm print on the wall behind me, but you know that's
And
that's,
you
min-
did
that's
it.
minimal. That's minimal.
Locks can be fixed.
Exactly the same sort of setup. You open, you kick in the door. You see a wall. To the side is the big ass living room, kitchen. The wall is part of the kitchen and the counter and everything. Exactly the same as the previous apartment that you've been in.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is a bit more lived in. There's trash in the dustbin, or the restaurant, as Wilbur would call it. Or the food truck. You might call it even a food truck. Whatever, you know.
I
It's
like
a
food truck.
yeah, stationary food truck. He can say stationary, but he doesn't know what a dustbin is.
Yeah. Besides, dustbin is very South African, anyways.
There's a lot of in the living room. There's about 4 or 5 computers, and some cables coming from the ceiling down into the room. Yeah, this is the brains of the operation, if you will. Yeah, there's no one inside here. You can't hear or smell anything. Funnily enough, there's no drugs in here except for the ones on that you took, and you only took the herc, right?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I asked you if you.
If you wanted to take, hey, you can still tell me you took the weed, whatever.
Okay,
Take
I
it
took
out,
the
you can
weed.
go
I
back
took the
for it.
weed.
No,
I
man,
took
just
the
like,
weed.
just quickly, just go.
I took some of the weed.
You took
Mhm.
some
Oh,
of it?
the weed. Well, maybe the footsteps we heard were them. They probably ran out when they saw us in the room, and that's the guys, John and Sean. Noel, do you wanna sleuth up the place? Daphne?
Alright, let's have a look around, see what else we can find.
2 bedrooms, a bed that's been recently slept in.
Mm-hmm.
Did you destroy the camera in the upper room, Sean? Did you do?
Yeah, you-
Don't
Disconnect
actually
it?
think so, because before I did, we heard the footsteps, so I never actually did it.
One of the screens has got a view of the apartment that you've just been in, 501.
Mm.
You got a view. There's a couple of on another screen. There is highlighted sections, like a top-down view of the room, if it was drawn in, and highlighted sections. One saying H, one saying W, one saying, marking locations of drugs. And the third screen has just gotten the words abort on it. And it's slightly pulsating. It's like just pulsating, like red pulsating letters saying abort.
Gosh, your computer skills. I think we should get into their server and one, delete the footage of us, and two, see what they are reporting.
Well, do you know any computer skills? Because mine is normally press the on and off button. And
You're
if that
looking
doesn't
for.
work,
You're looking specifically at technology. That's what you're looking
Yeah.
at.
do I even have technology? I have one technology.
I don't think I have any. I think
Okay.
we should get hold of the guys and just see if they can come in here. Maybe one of them.
Might have a better chance.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to go find them and I can try to take a crack at it while you look for them, see if I can get anywhere with it?
Don't fiddle too much. We don't want to accidentally lose anything.
What's the worst that can happen? What would it be?
Don't move.
Technology?
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. That's what you hear. You hear, don't move. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Us?
That sounds like John. I think they need a
It really does.
help?
I think they're downstairs. I'll go down.
You see this happen,
Okay.
Sean. What do you do?
First, I sit there and look back at the wall. And I'm like,
There's no handprint. He just like pushed himself off of the
yeah, I
wall.
know. That's why I'm completely astounded.
Mm-hmm.
And I look back and forth, and I'm like, oh shit! And then I jump over the railing to land on the floor.
But basically, what you're doing is you're jumping over the railing to the next railing down below to the next railing down below. You're
Yeah.
taking the safer route.
I'm so taking a safer route.
You don't need to
Figure
roll
out
for
landing
it because it's literally like.
Yeah. Very Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Mm.
Exactly.
And you guys, what do you do, Olivia and Theodora?
I'm making my way down to them. I want one of them to come upstairs and take a look at the computers. 'Cause I don't know what they're doing, so I'm just gonna go and tell them.
Okay, so you
I heard.
eventually
the noise.
you heard the noise, so it's out back. You take the same route that they did, but only a floor above them, and you see John holding onto a guy, and you see Cobra Kai just below you jumping down. Yeah. And yeah.
All right. So what do you guys have here? What's who is this?
Nothing. He's
I
not
don't
dead.
know who he is. I haven't talked to him yet, but I can still talk to him because he's not dead.
Right.
He is, however, not moving. Right, buddy?
Right, well,
He's still
maybe bring him
gasping for breath.
upstairs. We found something on the computers which I would like maybe one of you to have a look at.
An apartment light behind you. Some of the lights behind you are switched on.
That's fine.
They know they're being switched on.
Yeah,
And you
but
hear scuffling of
they're
feet.
not going to say shit about shit. People don't want to get involved with stuff like this.
You hear scuffling of
So-
feet, Theodora, behind you.
Can I turn around really quickly?
And you see the door behind you is busy being like fiddled with. As if someone wants to come out. Someone's unlocking the door behind you. Wooden door opens. The trellis door in front of it, still closed.
Mm.
It's like, is everything okay? Ma'am.
Oh, hi. Yes, everything's fine. Everything's
We need to
fine.
we need to keep it quiet. There's people fucking sleeping here, right? Should I
I
call the
do
cops? What the fuck
apologize.
are you doing? Are you high on something?
I'm sorry. He's had a little bit too much to drink. We've contained the situation. We're gonna try and get him into a shower and bed. I am terribly sorry about the inconvenience, sir.
Yeah, the cut that happens here every fucking night. You know what? I'm fed up. I'm fed up with this. And he slams the door closed. And he goes about his business.
Hey, Sean, can you nick him with that thing real quick?
Yep. And jab him in the forehead.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
This one's not on me. I'm being
Look,
real
he's not
good
hurt.
right
He's
now.
not dead. Don't start.
I know, but
Okay,
not the
alright,
whole.
so
This
he's
is
out.
bone.
My goodness. Alright, sorry, he's out. Let's just be quiet, not to alert any more noisy neighbors. We don't want them to call the cops. Bring him upstairs.
Ah, you found something?
Yes?
I
Computer.
just sling him over my shoulder and start going through the building the normal person way.
You go up the stairs again.
Yeah,
Into room 401.
I'm pretty familiar with these stairs at this point tonight.
Yeah. Into 401. You walk around, you get into room 401. It's exactly like I described it to you. It's a big ass living room. Kitchen is basically the living room the kitchen faces the living room, but only the counter bit. Sink and everything in the kitchen. You're in 401. There's two bedrooms. Yeah, and there's a bunch of electronics and crap, and one screen says abort.
Oh, computers.
And this guy's knocked the fuck out.
Hold on. Why? Okay, so one screen. I take it that's the room upstairs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the camera is
And-
facing. You see a room with a destroyed recliner, lazy boy. That's the word I'm looking for, lazy boy. Destroyed
the-
lazy boy.
Okay.
Can you just find that footage and delete it, please? We'll also
Um,
see what this abort
Please
is.
can I have it though? Because it's pretty fucking funny seeing her touch like that leather like that. I'm joking, delete it.
Yeah, we don't want any evidence of us.
okay, I'll go browse around the hard drive and.
Please find out what this abort is for, and see if you can find.
That's probably
hasn't
above
been
my
anything
pay
that-
grade, but I will try my best.
Anyone want weed?
Not right now, thank you.
You're not gonna get high from it, by the way.
I know, but it's fun.
Hmm.
Whatever, Rebel.
Never mind. So I go onto the one computer that was on the, on the right hand side, and I go and delete all the files.
As you're going through the footage, you do remember something. You got sent a video thing earlier tonight. Oh.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask about that at the end, say did anyone watch it?
You just remember that. But the footage you see is Theodora going crazy and ripping that poor lazy boy to shreds. And she punches through a section of it. And you see Olivia coming towards her and taking 4 vials off of her. And handing her.
Check this. This is good.
If you're gonna go check, that's what you see.
This is
Could
my
you
favorite
not?
part. Look at it, look at it, look at the
Could
desperation.
you not, please? Oh.
No, but before you delete it, Friel's kid, before you delete it, rewind,
Olivia.
see if you can see other people. Yeah.
Olivia, where do you want this?
I mean, where do you want this? This is gonna get deleted. She's not keeping this.
No, the guy that I'm carrying.
Oh, put him on the bed. There's a bed over there, and then he should be out for a while, but maybe tie him down so when he wakes up, we can stay here. I guess they're not gonna come back for us. Like, they'll be dumb enough to come back, right?
I wouldn't be so sure. So
Depends.
let's do our shit and get the
We
fuck
shouldn't
out of
stay
here.
too long here. Just see what we can find, and then we should move.
Okay,
Alright,
kid,
alright.
look back in the footage. Is there anyone that came before we did? Anyone who bought? We can use them and find out what's happening. Anyone coming in to put the weed, and they had to put the weed, cocaine, and herc in those spots. Can we see anyone putting the drugs down?
Yeah. Let me quickly check. Safa, is there anything that I recognize, or that I
There's a
find
couple
out?
of empty folders with dates on them.
Dates.
Yeah. One was yesterday. That folder is empty. Today's folder is basically what you found right now. There's one folder that says delivery,
Hmm.
and inside of it is basically just orders being placed. Like you can see there's orders for H.
Heck.
There's 2 orders for H. There's 2 H's there. There's orders for W. There's orders for A. There's the orders for C.
Acid.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Yeah, there's orders for a bunch of, but it's basically just the letters, the first letters.
This
each.
is then that's nothing really here. So well, from my basic understanding is every day that I pick up the delivery, it's most probably cash, and after the delivery is complete, they delete whatever information was on that order inside the file. And there's a bunch of deliveries that are supposed to come in, but we're not sure about the dates.
Could you roll me intelligence technology there, please?
Yeah, technology.
Wait.
Intelligence. Please be nice. Son of a bitch.
You realize that some of the crap is being deleted as you speak.
Oh shit.
There's
Oh,
a
shit.
virus. There's a
Oh
virus
shit. Oh
running.
shit. Oh shit. And I reach behind.
Okay, could you repeat that because you got muted for some reason?
Yeah, I just saw.
Did I get muted for some reason?
Yeah, your voice just disappeared. You're like,
Oh. No, so I go behind each one of the.
again
What
it
the
happens.
hell is going on? I go behind all of the PCs and pull out the network cables.
Okay, thank you.
Did you get that?
Yes, we got that. You pull it out. It's local. It's something that was activated here.
Shit. Okay, I go and unplug all of the power cables, and I say, look, either this is a bug or something that's been planted to make sure that whatever's happening, it gets deleted on the spot. So we need to phone Kyle. I'm pretty sure you probably know some dude. Get onto activating anything else on the OS or something like that that's causing whatever the hell is deleting all these files to happen again, so that we can maybe scrounge up something that's left over.
Isn't there a way to like take all the data from the motherboard and move it to a computer with a special like cable thing without actually activating it in a computer?
No, it's not that simple.
But it's possible. It's
It
just not
m-
simple.
It might be, but not to my extent. So let's
Well, we can always
phone
find
Kyle
someone who's got a
and-
little more extent than you do. This is not something we want to accidentally plug in and lose all the files.
let's get on the phone with Kyle.
John, don't you know anyone that knows how to work this out? You must need like a lot of people to clear datas or files or.
I don't know anybody in this backwater country.
I have connections in America, but I don't know if we want to send this all the way over states.
No, it'll never get there. It'll disappear somewhere en route.
Yeah.
Get what we've got, and we need to leave. Because we
And
know
is
we're
there
being surveilled.
absolutely nothing else on there about Hook. Nothing.
Probably not by now.
Either not by now, or it was never on there in the first place.
But can't you use a recovery program to recover the deleted data?
Maybe,
Not
but I don't
necessarily.
have any. I don't know any.
All right then. So this was a complete big waste of time. Maybe
No,
Not
no,
true.
no,
We've
no.
got Harry. We can bring Harry with us. Harry
All
has all
right.
the answers because I didn't kill him.
Okay, take the hard drives out. We'll see
Yeah,
if maybe
yeah.
there's something that we can
SSDs.
do about that, and then grab Sleeping Beauty over there. And where are we
To the
going?
gallery?
No.
Oh, we get to stuff another person. Great.
No. Didn't you say that you had a spot, Olivia?
I have
You
to
could
talk to
organize
Zakar.
us.
She did say that.
Okay, let me call Zakar and see what he says before I get your little hopes up on a little slumber party.
Wait, slump away.
Yeah, before she calls,
Sean,
yes.
just grab the tower. If there's anything left, chances are it was never actually stored on that computer anyway. And there was a network storage, but grab
Look,
the
I'm
tower on our
guessing
way
this
out.
must have been offsite, and a bug or a Trojan was probably planted.
No, there was definitely a network clear. There's a third room
just
somewhere in this
in
building, but I don't feel like searching for it because we don't have any information.
No. Okay. Let's just grab the towels and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey, Zakar, question.
Emery?
What's your opinion? No, it's Olivia.
Olivia, yes.
What's your opinion on bringing a unconscious, paralyzed person and hiding them in your little bunker? It has a. It's hey. Before you say no, the Baroness asked us to do this. So technically, you helping us is helping the Baroness. You
He's
saying
probably
no to
even had all his shots.
you say you saying no to us is saying no to the Baroness, and we need a place. We were supposed to do this tonight. We have one person who has info on Herc and whatever else is going on here. We need a place, unless you know somewhere else. But we're kind of at a loss because Theodora is done with making sculptures for the day, and our other place apparently blew up.
Okay. First of all, is John there? Put me on speaker.
Maybe.
Put me on speaker.
Okay. Beep.
How badly has the Masquerade been broken? Anyone who knows anything about it, I need to know how badly has it been broken.
Technically hasn't been broken yet.
Not yet, but if
There
you
are
don't do
no-
something about it, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
At this
there's
point-
no witnesses. Nothing's happened.
At this point, you hear police sirens outside.
Oh,
But we've got 5
Is that
minutes.
is that
That's
police
the
sirens?
ice
Are
cream
those
truck.
are those police sirens?
That's the ice
Those
cream track.
those are that's police.
Zakara, I'm gonna start running with a bag. Yes or no? Am I heading towards you?
I can. Okay, wait. Okay.
30 seconds.
Handle
we have
handle
no
handle
time.
the police. Handle the police. I'm sending someone over. She'll take you to one of my houses.
How the fuck are we supposed to handle the police?
Okay, wait. Me and Theo
Don't worry,
handle it.
I will
Theo,
sort
you
out
have
the
cut.
police.
Can you, buzz out someone's thought process at all? Do
I'll sort
you...
out the cops. Don't worry about that.
Okay, me and Theo got the
Good enough.
cops.
Delphine
John
is
and-
on her way. Don't fucking
Okay.
move. Where the hell are you?
The
Justice
Justice
Court?
Court apartments.
In which area? What street? Which area? Just
Alleyway, Alice Way.
Union Street, isn't it?
Union
Ali
Street.
Wall.
Okay, Union
Ali
Street.
Wall.
I know Union Street. Yes.
It's
near-
Union Ave. Union Ave, not
Union Avenue. Yes. I know that. That's near. That's basically next to Naval Hill. Okay. I'll send Delphine. I'll send Delphine. Just fucking handle the cops, please.
Got it.
And he puts the phone down.
I love you too, Dad.
Theo, you got a plan? What's happening?
Okay,
calm
don't ask.
down,
You guys
please.
take the body and get out.
He
Go.
will deal with the cops.
All right, John, off the balcony it is. Let's go.
Just a quick thing.
So what is the plan, Theo?
John, you did roll a D100, right?
I'm
I'm looking for someone else to
yeah.
roll a D100. Who wants to roll
Anyone?
it?
I guess
Anyone?
I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll
cool,
do it.
Olivia. Roll it.
/roll. Is it just D100?
Yes.
See, that's how you do it, guys.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. What's the plan? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so Theo, what is the plan? Because
John, what are you doing, John? Should I
Alright,
go,
so
what are you
there's
doing, John and
park-
Sean? Or should I go, what are you doing, John?
There's a park that's like right next to where we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to take our paralyzed friend, and I'm going over the balcony, and I'm going to hide in the park until A, the cops are gone, or B, the car arrives, or both.
Okay.
And I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to carry 3 PCs, so I'll probably, I don't know, best guess is take the hard drive out of one, shove it in my pocket, grab the 2 desktops under my arms, and then follow
Who are you following?
John.
John. Okay.
Holy Christ. I'll grab the tower and the guy, because that's still not going to slow me down at all.
Okay, so what I need from you two...
Yay high.
What I need from you two is basically...
Mhm.
Both of you, even if you don't have it, roll whatever you can. I need both of you to roll me dexterity and stealth.
Dexterity and stealth.
Yes.
Stealth. Dexterity. Oh, good. Okay, that should be enough, I hope.
Okay. John?
Okay, it's not
And
bad.
I'm going to willpower
Willpower?
this.
Okay.
You're gonna
God.
willpower this, okay? So you
So
can
that'll be 2
reroll...
dice re-rolled.
Yes. Sean, you can roll also willpower reroll if you want, 3 dice.
Ooh, critical.
Nice!
Okay, I'm gonna willpower reroll as well.
Don't worry about
That's your
it.
second
Don't worry about
willpower.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
As
it.
John
yeah.
got us covered.
Just give me a few seconds. It's
As I just got 6 successes on
5.
3 dice.
It's
Holy
3, 5,
shit.
and it's basically 9. I was looking
Yeah.
for 7 successes in total from both of you. You do manage to
We're good.
jump over the walls and get everything stealthily without the cops noticing you. Luckily, the cops were distracted by the dude in the car. He's talking to them excitedly. Not excitedly, but he's talking to them, explaining some things and all of that.
The guy that's been loitering out front for 10 minutes trying to deliver a pizza.
There's a pizza guy as well talking to the cops. There's a pizza guy as well talking to the cops.
Yep.
Luckily, this dude is clever enough to weave everything together for the time being. He's not broken yet. He's not broken yet.
Right.
So that is a thing. So Theodora and Olivia.
I'm gonna make my way down to the cops. How many are there?
It's 1 cop car, 2 cops inside, 2 cops
Alright.
outside speaking to your driver.
All right.
Wait, Theo. I kind of gotta know what we're doing before we go down.
Well, I'm going to talk to them, and then I'm going to mesmerize them with my charming skills.
Sounds good. What do I do?
What you saw, just quickly, John and Sean, what you saw is he saw you doing what you're doing, the guy at the car, and he just positioned himself so that the cops look at him, backs towards you, you know? He's kind of clever like that.
I need to buy this food.
So what are you going to do, Olivia and Theodora?
Right,
So-
Olivia, I need you to
Get the driver away from the cops so you can get
well,
to the
yes,
cops?
that too, and not be your normal self.
Wow, you're so nice.
Where's Wilbur?
He's in my
Oh.
jacket.
Okay.
Can you take the driver I don't
Away
know,
from the
around the
cops.
corner, away from me? Thank you. So
Well,
I
let's
can
go. Let's
and
put
take
it
that rat with you.
You're sleeping with her tonight. Okay. Go downstairs. I see the cops talking to. Is it like a serious conversation or they're just like chatting?
No, they're asking him what he's doing here, what's happening.
Can I hear what the conversation is so I can fill into it better than me just walking up randomly? Can I hear some of the conversation?
He's basically saying like, "Hey, I was saying to one of my friends, is a bit drunk. We're trying to get him home. We're
Him?
trying to get the friend home. We're trying to get the
Okay.
friend home. They made a bit of a ruckus, and I mean, the friend is so drunk he ordered pizza,
Okay,
and
cool.
the pizza guy's trying to get in, and I just paid him. The pizza guy's like, "Yeah, fucking get
Do
him
we
on his
know
bike."
Do we know the driver's name?
No, not really. No,
Did
you
he
don't.
tell the
He
cops?
didn't introduce himself to us.
Hmm?
Did he tell the cops a name?
You didn't hear that part of the conversation.
Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
was just wondering. Okay. I Hello, my Mikey. Okay, listen, we found the chappie. He's fine. We got it all sorted. Thanks for sorting out the pizza guy, but I need your help. I think I sprained my ankle when I was chasing him up the stairs. Can you help me for a second? Sorry, officers. And I pull him like slowly, and that's when.
Chasing him up the stairs. Is he trouble? That's the cops.
No. We got him. My friend got him into bed. He gave him a shower. There was a big ruckus. My friend will explain it to you. I'm sorry, my foot is just really sore. So if you don't
Should we
mind,
call an
can you
ambulance?
just- No. It's just a sprain. He knows how to do it. He's dealt with us so many times. And I pulled him away. And I like look at Theo.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Theo, what power are you gonna use?
Oh,
Oh, you're gonna use awe.
Oh.
Manipulation plus presence there quickly while you're talking to them.
manipulation and presence.
Yeah.
Hold on to that.
Someone wants to spend a willpower?
Willpower.
I would like to spend a willpower.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I've never spent a willpower before. How does one spend a willpower?
There's a WP reroll button.
What?
At the top. At the top it says WP reroll under willpower.
Yeah.
And then
Ah, there we
Actually-
go. Okay, I see it.
And it's
And then
2 dice, right?
no, it's
1 to
isn't it?
3. Up to 3.
It's 3. Because she got no successes to all 3.
Is the rat anywhere near me?
No.
No, the rat's
It's
gone.
I pulled away.
So Zephyr, three dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Luckily they're not. You caught them off guard, so they're not aware that you're trying to pull their attention.
Mm.
You activate it,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, madam, hi. Are you okay? Should we call an ambulance for you, madam?"
No. Guys, everything is perfectly fine. Can I kind of put my hand on one of their shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
As I put my hand
And
on
he
his
looks
hand?
at the hand, and he looks at his partner, is like, "Yeah."
You see, our friend, he just had a little bit too much to drink. A little bit too much banana vein. So, he's now passed out. We've put him in a shower. Everything is fine. Sorry that you had to waste your time coming out tonight, but yes, everything is under control, and we won't be doing this again.
Unfortunately, I do believe you. The guy says with your hand on the shoulders, like, I do believe you, but according to police protocol, we are required to inspect the premises to see if everything is okay. So as long as you're safe here, everything is cool. You can stick with my partner. I will go. No, I will stay here, and my partner will go and just make sure everything is okay. And he needs to report to the person who phoned it in room.
Are you
307.
Can you use compel?
Not with both of them. You won't be able to do both of them, will you? You have to wait until one's away.
I need to find compel. It's still under presence, right?
Dominate.
Oh, is it?
It's a
Sorry.
dominate.
Dominate. Sorry.
So single action command, no longer than a short sentence. Single turn completion command, be precise. And it's a free. It's charisma plus your dominate.
Yeah, you can compel him.
Alright. So, could I compel him to...
You've already
not-
got his rapt attention, so what's the short sentence command you give him? What's the short sentence you give him to persuade him not to go in?
Everything is perfectly fine, and it's a lot more fun out here with me.
And it's just for the guy with the shoulder, with your hand on his shoulder.
The one that's gonna go inspect.
Oh, the partner. Partner's like, okay,
Wait, do I need to roll it?
we need to call it in, though. Let's just call it in. And he goes onto his walkie-talkie. He's like, yeah, everything is fine. Roger, Roger. Over. This is Sierra 1. Please talk, okay? This is Sierra 1. Over. And they stay there. They're like, okay, right. So we need to get your driver. And do you live here? Where do you live? Should we escort you?
No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just going to wait for my friends and then we'll be on our way.
Right, we're gonna stick around until your friends arrive because we can't. This is quite a dangerous neighborhood. We're gonna wait until your friends arrive, and then we can't leave a beautiful woman such as yourself all alone.
I can promise you, I will be perfectly fine.
I mean, we
Let's
seriously need
get-
to phone an ambulance.
No,
Yeah.
I'm perfectly 100% alright, gentlemen. Please, you don't need to worry about me. And I kind of stroke his face and be like, can I use Daunt? And get him the hell away from me.
He looks at his partner. He's like, okay, partner. He looks at his partner and he's like, okay, cool. They get in the car. They don't drive off. They just stay in the car. Window,
Okay.
there are 2 windows open.
Yeah, so these guys are...
So it turns out it wasn't sprained. I was just being silly. So you guys ready to go?
Alright, let's go. Thank you so much again, officers. I'll kind of lean in the window. Make sure my...
His
people-
eyes linger somewhere not on your face.
Thank you very much, guys. I hope you have a phenomenal evening, and I am very sorry that we had to be such a bother.
No, it's okay, but when's your friend arriving?
I'm her friend. Do I not look
Yes.
friendly?
This is my friend. We're
We're like best friends.
Was that a rat I heard? Is there rats around here?
It's
Like-
nighttime, honey. There's like all of it. But we really gotta go. Our guy's gonna drive us home. I gotta go to bed. I have to wake up early for work. So bye. Let's go.
Alright, be safe,
Yeah.
eh? Be safe. And they roll up
Bye.
they roll up their windows.
And we're gonna get into the car.
You get into the car.
Did you bring the driver down with you?
Yeah, I was holding his.
Alright, so maybe
Driver
we'll
gets
Can
in.
we just drive around the corner? Just so it looks like we're leaving.
Don't go around the corner. They'll be if they follow us, they probably will like keep a distance and it'll be too suspicious. I think. Look, there's
Just a little-
isn't there like a McDonald's around the corner? Go to drive through, act like we're getting drunk food or any Steers. Is there any food nearby?
Yeah, there's a stairs nearby. Nearby-ish.
Nearby, maybe
yeah.
go to Steers because the thing is we can't do anything. We can't go to the park because
Mm.
then we're kind of leading them to John.
Mm.
We'll text them, say we'll meet them at the cars because that's where they're going, and we're not gonna drag them in from
Yeah,
But let's
alright,
just go to
that's fair.
Steers. It looks more calm, like that's what drunk people do,
Mm.
and then we'll head to the car.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you text them before you drive or while you're driving?
Yeah, while
While
he's
we're
driving,
driving.
I'm texting.
Okay, cool. What you guys
That'd be
see,
good.
John and Sean, what you see is the car that you came in with drive in front of the park, makes a U-turn, or just goes into the other because it's a one-way street, so it's 2 one-way streets.
Mhm.
Goes into the correct street and drives away from you, and also not in the direction of the university. They're driving away somewhere else.
Well,
And the cop
shit.
car, after they like turned around and drove, the cop car gets off and starts following them.
Hey
Oh, shit.
guys, hey guys, trying to lead cops away, heading to Steers for a bite in parentheses. We will meet you at the cars. Text if anything goes wrong. We'll stop. Send.
well, shit.
How long do your magic pins last?
That's
now
a
you're
that's
asking
a
questions.
that's a good question.
Blood sorcery. Scorpion's touch. Turn blood into mortals 1 point. Unconscious. Blood potent for 1 scene. So it's gonna. But we tied him up. Remember, I told you to tie him up. So even if he wakes up, he's still
It
tied
doesn't
up.
matter. I have one more, so.
Yeah, and as we said, I gave you and Kai one, and you'll use the one.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
and
use
I didn't
another.
use mine.
I know. I love how you asked his, not yours. Okay, yeah.
And
Well, then.
on just a cop car scene, you get to Steers, and the cops realize, okay, you're getting food, and then they drive off.
Predictable. Cops are always the
and
same.
After a while, what seems like an eternity, another 3 black sedans pull up in front of the apartment complex. You see a white-haired woman that you've seen in the Baroness's hall. You see her.
Okay.
A couple of other people come out, and she starts issuing. You see, she's like pointing towards something and explaining to them whatever, and they all climb over the fence.
I'm capturing this on my phone.
They all
Cameras are
climb.
wonderful things.
They climb over the fence, and they go into the building. But you can see there, basically, some of them are looking at cars. You know, some of them. One of them goes up there. You can see them. As one of the people goes into the area where the elevator / stairs are. Other person is looking around, flashing his flashlight everywhere. Someone comes outside. The other person walks around. You see one person looks up, and he goes around as well. So they're busy doing their things. And you get a message. Where the fuck are you? Each
Is
of
it a
you gets
message
that
from the
message.
car?
Each of you gets a message from an unknown number. Where the fuck are you?
Does it look like
Depends.
she's sending a message?
Yeah,
And
she
then I
sent
get
a
the
message, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, after she sent, yeah, you could see that, yeah.
Depends.
don't
Where
think that
are
was her.
you? Send. Because we
Just
don't know.
escorts.
Yeah. I respond back within line of sight, heading to you now.
We are at Sears. Had to divert the cops. Send.
Cool. And as you approach her, the camera fades out.
Dum dum.
Didn't die.
No one died.
No one died.
No one died.
Not even the guy that was. Not even the guy that she was sure I was going to punch through his head.
But
Can I
think
get
about
some
it, we didn't
humanity back
have
now?
that discussion. Maybe something else would have happened.
Just a quick thing before we sign off, because we give this as a little bonus to everybody watching on Twitch. What's the one thing someone did that's not you, that you kind of like had, like, hey, that's actually cool. That was either character exposition that revealed more of their character, or what's the one thing?
I digged whatever the hell second in that fucking
Yep.
punch flying thing.
Hooah!
I liked the fight between Minnie and Second.
Okay.
I was gonna say the same. I love how John and I are like.
Yeah. I give Minnie all the credit. We fed nicely on that, so that like the best these kinds of fights are ones where the scales don't tip too far in either
Mhm.
direction,
But
Yeah,
so that
Yeah.
it
balanced.
stayed bickery, and it was perfect.
what caught me off guard was when you like, hey, don't fuck around with me. You can do that with other people, but not with me. Something happened to John somewhere where he's like, you know what, I'm fed up with this fucking shit.
Someone pushed his
Yeah,
cornflakes
he's
that morning, bro.
done.
Damn. But that was freaking amazing. Okay. For those of you in chat, if you want to go check out their streams, just go there. See, I
Just
remember
remember,
now.
guys. Second class and I actually do love each other though.
Yes.
Very much.
Yes. Yeah, just a reminder, you can support us on Patreon. All the Patreon costs are going towards the cast. It's divided amongst all of us. So if you want to support us on Patreon, you can also find the after show VOD, which we're going to do in about 5 to 10 minutes. That's for, I think, the $5. No? Yeah, it's a $5 tier. You can find that out. This VOD will be up on YouTube within 3 days, and the after show will be within 2 days, and the after show will be up within 3 days. I still need to add Cobra Kai to that list.
Dude, don't bother. I'm not going to be streaming for a while.
Okay. Please make notes that I can do this. I need to change Minimay's thing and Cobra Kai's thing. I need to add him there. But yeah, you can find us all at our respective channels. Cobra Kai is Cobra Kai 1915.
15 exactly as it is there, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, what are you guys, just a quick thing before we go, what are you guys up to on your respective channels? Let's start with the ladies now. Theodora, Luna Sanguine, I mean.
I'm busy playing God of War at the moment.
Mm.
Yes, and it's awesome.
I'm loving it.
Okay, and Minimay?
Well, I've been on a two-week break, so I'm going to be coming back today, and I'll probably start off with some World War 3 since the update came out, the 0.3, and then I'll probably also jump into Zero, which also had a recent update.
Cool, and Mr. Cobra Kai. When are you gonna? Oh, you're busy. You're studying, so you're not actually.
I'm probably not going to be streaming for the next 2.
Okay.
I'll be here though, so you do get to see me at least.
At least I can read lips. 2 to 3 weeks. You'll be here though.
Oh yeah, he keeps cutting out.
I don't know what the hell is going on with this.
Probably your mic sensitivity thing, yeah. But we'll talk about
yeah.
it afterwards.
Yeah.
And Mr. Second Class Elitist, aside from the awesome wrestling thing you did last night.
Well, in 4.5 hours, we're going to be doing a live commentary with the AEW show. So that'll be tonight. The show is a free pay-per-view because there's not a better word for it. So there's a link so everybody can watch along. Then next week, half the shows we're going to be doing are Permadeath RimWorld campaign, which is still going strong. The other half, I haven't figured out what I'm streaming yet, but it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, and for those of you on my channel, I'll be doing... I don't know if I should be doing 2 Point Hospital tomorrow. That game is beating me to shit. I'll see how I feel tomorrow, and then we're finishing Their Billions this week. Can you believe it? At
Wow.
fucking last, yeah. And then we're switching over to Borderlands. But, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you again, Second Class, Cobra Kai, Luda, and Minimay for joining tonight. This was an amazing... Each time these episodes just gets better and better and better. And each time you guys fuck my plans around. But that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But thank you everybody for watching, and we shall see you on our respective channels in the future. And if not, we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Wave awkwardly.
Awkward wave!